Whether I think breakdancing is a sport or not, Australia messed up by not sending Filipinos over.
Yes.
Just give it to Filipinos
To hold it
Let them
down.
handle it.
She has a PhD.
Yeah,
in this field.
That's okay.
I don't want my breakdancer to have a PhD.
Yes, I don't want a chef that's read about cooking ramen.
That's
nah.
true. You
Let
want
me
him
know
to
that
have
your
cooked.
dad owned ramen restaurant. You've been doing this since you were 8, wiping
yeah.
snot off your face.
She hit him with the huh?
She did, the kangaroo.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast.
Yes, sir. We are back.
Episode something.
259. I
Yup.
think. Yeah, man. Finally remember.
It's good to be back. Feels like we haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like this is just our excuse to hang out.
I think so.
I mean, like, we can hang out with guys without this.
Nah, but
we did yesterday.
We've been chilling here for the past hour, just chit chat.
We also let's get here straight after church so we can record.
Yeah, straight away, everyone can do it.
I know we just
lost
kikied a
it.
little.
I'm surprised Carl's didn't have 3 different things that he could have done instead. Yeah.
Nah,
man.
I miss you guys.
Oh, bless.
All right, man. Things we need them to do.
It's Noor the Baghdaddy.
Okay, Chief Olasaj in the building, baby.
It's your girl, Moeezy.
It's a prince. What's happening?
Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this around. Head to step one
Yep.
Mm,
/the disruption. Get yourself some ball coverage.
Yes, indeed. Or some
Buttock coverage.
muff
Muff coverage.
coverage. Hey, man, if you're liking what you're hearing as well and you're on Spotify or on Apple, make sure you chuck a rating down.
Yes, sir.
Right now, we've got a good 5.0 GPA average, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now there's going
That's
to be
what we
one
like.
freaking pagan that's going to make it 4.9. I know someone that did. The actual person told me as well that I purposely put 4-star rating, da-da-da. I said, what the heck?
What a hater.
What a
Bro,
hater.
no, you realize
You're messing up my money.
There's some haters. I put up a photo ages ago on Instagram.
I'm scared to do that.
Bro.
The rate. I was
fire.
thinking,
The fire.
yeah.
Yeah. So everyone's
Oh, the drag fire.
The drag, yeah. Because I didn't know how it worked. I just said, yeah, everyone fire. But it gives you the average. And then a few of my friends actually just gave me like the lowest.
Now, Charles, it happens by accident sometimes. You can't change
It was
Charles,
not
Charles.
accident. Yeah.
I'm done.
And then
man.
now it just looks like my feet is not fire.
Yeah, so sorry. Oh, it was a fit check too.
Sorry.
Everyone's like,
I could never.
Nah. They were supporting. You got to think about it deep, yeah? They were saying low means take it off.
What? Hey, yo. But hey, man, leave a rating for sure. And if you're enjoying the audio quality, it's because we've got some good software and hardware that we're utilizing as well.
Yes.
Shout out Road. We should have a link in our description right
Yes.
now to go get yourself some more equipment if you're trying to do potting as well. Yes, indeed, man. What's happening, man? Welcome back, Noor.
It feels like it's been a while, Noor.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back.
Isn't it
Back
funny?
from Japan.
Yeah.
It feels
The
like you've been
people-
away for a month.
Bro, the people would never know that, like,
People go.
Yeah.
Content keeps pumping.
We had back-to-back.
Good guest. Shout out to Jacob.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good at, man.
Shout out to, who do we have before?
We had
Oh,
before
Neil
that,
as well.
man,
I
yeah.
was talking to one of my friends a couple of days ago. I think like on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Been a while since we caught up. I was like, oh yeah, how's the boys? How's the podcast? How's Daniel, Mawa, Noor? I said, yeah, Noor is actually in Japan. Right? It's so funny when people actually don't know.
Can't
Yeah.
tell.
What's popping right now?
Things are just happening.
yeah.
You know, so I was like, oh wow, it's actually quite interesting.
Bro, anything good, man? Because you've come
Yeah.
back. You've gone. This is
Twice within
the year.
10 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
9 months
Back to
even.
back.
Yeah.
So-
You're back at it.
So, all right. So, we'll get into it. I'm not
Yeah.
going to do the whole breakdown one now because we've done that before.
yeah.
You can run back that episode when we went as a group with Carl's. But this time around, basically, what happened was my dad had always really wanted to go to Japan, and he saw our trip last time, and he was like, "Looks like you guys had a great time." And he really wanted to do it. And there's 2 friends that he would consider traveling with.
Yeah.
One lives in New Zealand, one lives in the Netherlands, right? Both like very, very close to him, and both were kind of like, "Yo, I don't think I could make it," kind of thing. He's traveled to India with the guy
I
in
was
the
gonna say
Netherlands
he's
before.
done one. I remember he was telling me about it. Yeah.
And then he loved that and whatnot. But neither of them could make it. And my mom wasn't really on doing Japan because Japan is just go walk around the whole time.
Yeah,
pretty
a
much,
lot
right?
of scenic walk.
Yeah, like,
So
or not
where's
even
the
that, bro.
massage?
Like you just up and I forgot how much you go up steps in the
Yeah,
subways
true.
and that and whatnot. And I'm like,
Popping, bro.
sheesh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like I kind of feel bad, whatnot. And then I was talking to someone and she was saying like she had taken her mom to Singapore last year.
Yeah.
And she was like, honestly, you should just do it. Like you don't know how much time you guys have together. On a him thing, on a you thing, like life,
Yeah.
you don't know,
Yeah,
you know?
bro.
Of
And it's just a beautiful memory and whatnot. And I was like, yo, like, actually, why
Why you
not?
making me cry right now?
Yeah. So I was like, yo, his birthday's coming up and whatnot. I was like, yo, luckily, like, I work for myself. He works for himself, so it's like it's not impossible to
big baller brand.
Yeah, it runs in the family. You
Whole
know?
family.
Bald family. Yeah, so I was like, yo, just take these dates off in August. We're gonna go to Japan for your birthday. I'll take you.
Mr. Take You Out.
Yeah. So it was fun, and like the whole time he's like, just let me pay for this, let me pay for that.
Yeah.
Just
like, no.
put it away, bro.
It's crazy as
I love that.
a child. It's a privilege even to
It
get
is.
to that point. Like
okay.
it's a okay. We're here now. Then it's a privilege as a parent to experience that from your child after hardship, after tough decisions that you made, experiences, setbacks, families.
Bro,
sometimes
even just having to parent for the first time.
Yeah. Literally having to figure things out. Crazy privilege to actually see your child now. What do you call it? Like
they're reviewing that way.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
it's like I could see in his thinking there was like this element of like
He was gassed, bro.
but it's like the privilege of, because that's something we were just talking about the whole time, is like how much life is just a lottery. You know what I mean? It's like life just happens, right? And it's like we were talking about people that we know where it's like their kids might be off the rails, but it's like, how can you blame them? Dad's not around. There's so many kids in the house. Mom has to work 2-3 jobs. It's like, that's the lottery that they got. You know what I mean? Like he was talking about like, like they start opening up when you take them on these trips. Yeah, but he was like saying like, he was like for my parents, it's like they never struggled like with pregnancy and all this kind of stuff. And he was like, that's just the lottery we had. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's like, I can see it in so many people's lives where it's like, it's an exhausting process. You know what I mean? All this kind of stuff. And I think like what I could see was he was just going like, yo, like, thank God, like the kid that I have is in a mindset and a place where it's like, he would like to take me to this kind of stuff, as opposed to like, I have to worry about what he's doing in life and all this kind of stuff and whatnot. Wow. You know what I mean? Or the things that I worry about are so like, not massive on the wellness of his life compared to what other parents might be worrying about. And it's like, that's just a blessing. It's not by my own work.
This is the tough thing as well with it too. Like, because we talk about this and then we now immediately start thinking about, maybe their parents are really bad or something. Some parents on some God-fearing, faith instilling. Like, I know so many like parents, even in our church right now, that are going through it with their children just because that's like, that's just
the cards that were
that's the cards that they would ultimately, right? But they still continue coming back to shop because they like, I have to give it back to God at the end of the day. Like I'm here, I'm showing up. This is the child I have to just figure this out. And I'm just like, it is crazy that it's not. We think about it and you hear about the lottery life and you're like, immediately you're like, nah, you probably did. Maybe you went around or. You know what I mean? You start thinking about all the ways that maybe the parent did something wrong, but sometimes you can do everything right still.
And it's still.
And still.
Which is now crazy to think about too, because like we try to talk about how much we'll set this up. We're going to put them in this. We're going to have this community. We're going to this and that. And then your child is a pagan, bro. Wow, man. Yeah.
Hey, mom and dad, I'm just going to do the opening ceremony for the Olympics.
This guy always start again.
It is nice when you, well, I guess in our situation where our parents' worries, when are you getting married? When are you going to give me grant? When is this going to happen? Rather than, what are you doing?
I mean, what is that then?
What is what?
Why is that the setup?
No, I think those thoughts are reasonable.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. Like, why? This is a question we can't answer ultimately. But like, why is that the setup in terms of like some people? It's just that's where it's at.
Like,
what is it that happens?
Decision making. It's environment. It's all this kind of stuff. Like you might be amazing, blah blah whatnot, and then the area that we live in, the school had some. Whatnot, or like, or my son was getting bullied heaps as a child, right? Let's say in school, right? God forbid, but it's like, and then it's like his way, as he grows up, he goes, okay, my only way to combat this, I need to become the bully. Yeah. Right? And then it's like, now suddenly I have this kid that is a very, locked in. Yeah, literally, right? It's like, okay, you can see how it started from a place of pain and X, Y, Z. But one like thing that like I realized like the whole time, like every time we'd pray before a meal and whatnot, it's like we were both just like thanking God for the fact that we just have the health and the resources and whatever to even do something like this. And it's just like, why? I don't know. But like, thank you. And we're going to do it since we can. You know what I mean? It was cool. We get there and like the first day, this guy's so sick. Like he had what I had in Melbourne, you know? And I was like, I'm staring at him like,
are you going to ruin my
You're ruining it. You're ruining it. And then like, because he's good for walking around. Yeah, like he's down to do 25, 30K steps a day. He's down for it, right? And I'm just like walking, and this guy's behind me the whole time, and I was like, we need to go back to the hotel. And then like in my head, I'm like, I know this is probably gonna get a lot worse.
Yeah.
And I was like, because he wasn't feeling bad in Melbourne at all.
Yeah.
It was off the plane, and then he was like bad. And I was like, okay. So I'm like praying that he gets better. He's praying that he gets better. And then like I think it was like
my mom's chilling, legs feet up.
How's the pond?
Yeah, and then like two days it lasted, and then he got better and better. Like towards the last like 5-6 days of the trip, it was 10 days in total. Good he's just like solid.
That's nice. Yeah.
But there was so many things. I wrote down like a whole bunch of stuff that I'm like conversations.
Yeah.
Around it. Let me see. Oh, this was a big one. My dad didn't like Tokyo very much.
Fair.
And I agree completely.
I think we all had that same
And traveling there for a second time made me realize how much I don't like it.
What is solidified in terms of why now?
There's no bins anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember this. There's no bins anywhere.
Because they clean up the
There's
things
no
straight
benches anywhere to sit, right? Nobody talks. There is no romance. Like, even my dad was like, at one point, he's like, does no one have a girlfriend here?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I took a kiss count of how many kisses I saw in public. 2.
Remember, we were doing a ring count.
Ring count. I told my dad, I was like, look at ring. And then at one point, he goes like, I haven't seen a single pregnant woman.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, yeah, you're right. And I was like, yeah, Tokyo's not all that. Food and all that's cool. Some of the experiences are cool, but he loved like Osaka, Kyoto. We went to Kobe. That was nice. That was really, really nice, actually. Hiroshima. That was one where I was like...
Did you guys sit on that? Did you sit on the bench and do another 4-hour comedy?
Yeah, we sat somewhere, and then we also... I don't know what it is about that city. It just makes you open up.
Yep.
To whoever you're with.
Dog, we talk about, bro, the last time we were there, we sat for 4
hours in one spot.
Spoke about everything that needed to be spoken about.
It was good. And literally same thing happened with me and my dad. Like we started talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Like I'm hearing about like...
What are you talking Japanese or
no, like it's funny when you like have your parent on an ISO and you're like...
On the ISO?
And they're talking like...
There's no running away from this conversation.
Yeah.
We're going back to the same suddenly place. They're like talking about like previous girlfriends or whatever or whatnot, and you're like, oh, it's so interesting. And like, but like, not just like on like a flex thing, but like on like the experiences that
you say a flex thing?
Like that I've had previous
girlfriends. Oh, bro, you know for your parents to ever try to flex your previous girlfriend, we need to have some serious conversation.
Literally, but bro, Hiroshima was very interesting. The museum, we actually did it this time because last time we went, we just sat there for so long it closed by the time we wanted to go in. Yeah. When I tell you, like me and my dad weren't talking to each other the whole time. It was very, very well done. It's like, so you enter and it just suddenly becomes all dark. I don't know if it's meant to be like this, but basically like it's all quite dark in there until the very end. It's like a tunnel and then suddenly you see light. And I was like, I don't know if I'm just being...
but I mean, the City of Hope, no? Isn't that the whole thing?
Maybe, but like, I don't know if it's like the whole thing is light at the end of the tunnel is the museum, or if I'm just doing like analysis.
Working out.
But bro, when I tell you like the whole time, I'm just fighting tears.
Yeah, wow.
Like, you know when you do this one so you don't cry?
Yeah, so bro, so the tears aren't condensing enough.
Yeah. Bro, like there was one or two things, because it's like there's real...
Images in that,
Not just images, like actual, like a little kid's tricycle. The helmet that his dad buried him in. Like the clothes that some of them were wearing. The lunch boxes the kids were going to take to school. There's this one section where it's like, they've basically... It was a stairs up to a bank. And somebody was sitting on it when it happened. Like they were just like sitting waiting for the bank to open.
Shadow?
Yeah, their shadow of where they were sitting is still there. So they've taken that and just put that in the museum and whatnot. And like genuinely, like then the stories of like families and whatnot, like one dad that like just wanted to put the kids out of their misery and he was gonna like kill the whole family. Just like, so he was like trying to strangle his kid, but he couldn't get himself to do it. And like literally just like fighting tears the whole time. And then afterwards my dad goes like, I'm fighting tears the whole time. And I was like, bro, me too. Like it's so crazy, like what humanity has done to humanity. It's not funny. It's just like it's
laughing at.
Yeah, like you kind of just like get really humbled when you're in this place, and I think that's what also makes you like open up whenever you're with somebody in that region because you're just like thinking of
you become very reflective and introspective on your own life.
Nothing is that big in life, and suddenly everything's easy to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like when you just get to this like meta thing of like people die and life ends and all this kind of stuff. It's like nothing's that hard to talk about.
Yeah.
You know
nothing's that hard to talk about. Nothing's that hard to confront. Because I don't want to jump, like, remember this, but it's like, well, it's in my mind. We think life is so infinite. And that's why, we don't spend our time with our parents or not, because we think we're going to have all this time we think we'll maybe get to that conversation at a later time. So it's crazy that, once you're confronted with that, you're okay to say it. So that's pretty wild.
100%. But then we went to Kobe, which we didn't do last time. Kobe it's such a nice city. We just hung around for a while, walked around heaps, all that. And then we had the Kobe beef because that's the only reason I went there. Banger. That was the only thing he paid for. He's like, let me pay for this. Like, I'll treat you to the
Let him do it.
Thank God, bro.
He said, thank God.
Tiny ass pieces.
My yen was
$300. Yeah.
Oh, you guys even did nice Kobe too.
No, I don't think we did the nicest one. It's just expensive.
Out, man.
Then we went to One Min Putties. Bro, One Min Putties was so nice.
Shut up. I don't want to freaking hear it.
What's wrong with you?
Because I wanted to go to that place when we were planning for Japan as well. What was it called again?
One Min Putties.
Yeah.
So
you guys don't know about it?
Explain.
Explain what?
What is it?
What is what?
I caught up. And I was like, wait, let me not stop this opportunity.
Bro, the way I thought of this one in Japan, I was like,
What's that?
One Min Putties.
I heard, I was like, wait, hold on. Let me let him get some. My bad.
It sounds legit. I'm not falling
It sounds legit.
It does sound
And then this guy said, "Yeah, I wanted to go there too."
Yeah, I was like, hold on. Let him cook.
No, but legit, when we had the Kobe's beef, they gave us wasabi with it. It was actually a very cool experience.
Dog, where did it hit?
No, I'll explain,
Okay.
So she goes, first bite, have it just the beef.
Yeah.
Second bite, have it, I think it was soy sauce and wasabi. Second bite was like a pickle type thing and salt. Yeah.
Salt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each bite's completely different. But so nice. Bro, real wasabi is so freaking nice. What
So it doesn't do the hoof thing.
it does it, but
feel
not
like
in the
my brim-
same way.
Yeah, right.
So the horseradish one we have, bro, that one is our system reset. You know?
Yeah.
Like actually,
Yo.
bro,
You're
you know,
back at
iPhone
it.
and then just says hello in the cursor. And now let's set this up, yeah? But real wasabi was like, it's so tasty. Like you just want to keep eating it. Oh, it was very interesting experience. Such a minor thing, but yeah. Then the Cup Noodle Museum.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
All right, so this was cool because it was like it's. You remember when we had 075 Barbara on, and he was saying how like they just focus on what they're good at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their museum, I'm like, they totally could have a restaurant here of ramen, but they don't. Because they're like, we're just going to show you the history of it. Right?
That's pretty dope.
And it's such a well done experience where like they've saved up everything and whatnot. And then there's like an animation that explains like how the noodles came about and all this kind of stuff. And then like the guy, like they were trying to fit it into the cup. And he's like, what's the best way to do this? And then like in a dream, he has a dream. He's like, wait, why don't we just make the cup go on the noodles so that it fits straight away instead of trying to drop them in from the machine?
Yeah.
Right? Like that's actually very smart and whatnot. All these like kind of like little details and whatnot. And then you can, and it's free entry, right? And then you go up and they're like, you can make your own, right? So it's literally just design your own cup, like draw on it, all this kind of stuff. Oh, I forgot to bring our one. Damn.
Yeah.
And then $5 only, right? You can make up to 3, so $15, right? And I'm like, and then it's like pick a soup base and 4 toppings, right? And that's it. And then there's like a whole process where you see them doing everything, right? And it's like, and then they wrap it for you, and then they press the seal on, all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, we're a shit country. That's all. Me and my dad were having this conversation the whole time. We're just such a boring, unexperiential country. There's 2 sides of it. One, they have numbers, so they can just do this stuff.
Yeah.
And everything gets used heaps, right? Like just the numbers they have allows for that, right? But we also we don't offer experiences of any sort. Because I'm like, and if we do that in Australia, they're gonna make entry $20.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Make your custom one $25, right? If you take your family, fast track line, all this kind of stuff, right? If you take your family, it's gonna be like a $300 day, right?
For real.
There, me and my dad, we made 3 each because we could, right? So we spent $30.
Yeah, and that's a one
so
ticket entry.
That's
right?
That's so good.
I'm like, that is, and that's it. And he was saying, he was like, man, like if this was in New Zealand, like back when like they first moved and stuff, he's like, if you do something like this, and I know I've got to pay for me and the wife and 2 kids, and then they're gonna want to do a thing and whatnot, it's like, we might do it, and then I'll be like, sorry kids, you can't make your own cup noodles. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Whereas like here, it's like everything's free. Even if each kid, you can make 1 each. That's only $10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That kind of thing. And it's just like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, why do we not have something like that for like Vegemite or Shapes? Yeah. Right? Make a thing, whatnot.
It might not be in Melbourne. But I mean, in general, regardless, we don't know.
Yeah, well,
the country of Australia, we don't know.
And it's like, for me, I'm like, school trips, kids would eat it up, family activities. Because we went on like a Monday, and it wasn't school holidays or nothing like that, but there's just like heaps of people just there, and like all these little kids, and it's like bonding, all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like,
that's a bad
we don't have experiences that are affordable.
I'll tell you what as well, yeah. And then when we think about stuff like the Vegemite Shapes, Australia has a very contentious history. So when
does Japan, by the way.
Yes, but
not about contending on the land, just in terms of morality. Their one's different. Yeah.
So when this is why it's also tough. I was going to use the Turkey example. When we were in Turkey, it's one of the most beautiful cities. Istanbul, one of the most beautiful cities that I've ever seen. Yeah. Because you go in there and it's immediately history and culture. Yeah. Like that's even just the general. That's what Europe and Asia is as well. And Turkey is a very interesting mix of the two. So we just got there and it's like culture immediately. I was like, I am not impressed when I walk in our CBD at all in the slightest. Yeah. And even a lot of the airports and whatnot we're going through. I remember on your way back in, you took a photo of the screens that we've now got in
Did you guys see them on the way back?
No, they weren't there.
So it's very, very new, yeah.
So you took a photo of the screens that we had, and I'm like, because on the whole way in our trip to Nigeria, all of that, I was just hating on like Melbourne airport, because I was like, all of the airports we've been at, they were all miles ahead of our airport. So then now, even when it comes to now activating experiences for people to have here of like Australia, I don't know what we can focus on.
Yeah.
Like that is, like it's hard.
That is universally beloved.
That is universally beloved.
Well, I think that's where it's like you need to make culture out of things that are not harmful, right? That's like, we have to accept that our history of Australia is so harmful, right? Is harmful to Indigenous people. There's no actual reconciliation anywhere. There's just a lot of acknowledgement, but it's like, what does that actually mean or do, right? But there are items where it's like, okay, we all love Tim Tams, right? This sounds silly if we're going to clip this up or whatever, but it's like, we all love Tim Tams, we all love Shapes, we all love or hate Vegemite, but we have feelings about it. And you know, and it's fine if you hate it. It's not a big thing to hate it, that kind of thing. But it's like, if that's all we have to work with it.
Yeah, like you can make something out of it, for sure.
Like, I mean, like these guys have a noodles museum. Yeah. Multiple of them as well, right? And it's like, but it's still such a great experience. It's such a thing that they're actually proud of as a country, as their export, right?
But do we need that though? Like, do we need those type of things? Because we have
if we do have it, it'll be nice.
It would be. But when people come here, that's not a thing that we need to be. It's not a thing. I mean, Eureka. We have Uluru. We have.
But even then, we're not even
the 12 Apostles.
Yes. So the problem with Australia, Japan, take these two examples. Japan has a lot of people and not the most space. It's a big piece of land, like a lot of, like the island's massive, all this kind of stuff, but it's like, there is, for the amount of people, every city is a major city. That's the other thing. We go to like Kyoto, Kobe, Hiroshima, whatnot. We're like, yo, people really live here.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, there's actual hustle, bustle. Everything I need is here. Yeah. There's like, you know that, like the Shinjuku areas where it's all the screens and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. Kobe has that too. Yeah.
Oh man,
you know, every place has one of those.
Like even the low key places,
exactly,
booming,
right? For us, we have so much land and no people.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to go from anywhere to anywhere and actually like see a thriving society in all these places. All of them. But where I do think is like, we fail to encourage people to enjoy what Australia does have, right? So for example, and this is where it's like, because our government's greedy as hell, right? Like certain things, like for example, you know, everything that we, like Australian beef is cheaper in America or the Middle East than in Australia, right? Yeah. Australian bananas are cheaper overseas than here because we sell it in bulk as a thing. They buy it for so much cheaper, and then we kind of like tax the citizens here to have that quality. It's the stupidest thing, but it's because we're such a small, unpopulated country, right? But then like you kind of just have to break out of that mentality and like see yourself big, right? And eventually things follow. And it's like, it's so funny because what would also boost Australia is more immigration, right? Like you need numbers.
How crazy would it be? It's tough, but imagine we actually on our vibes of like what was going on in the UK at a point in time, but in a
healthy way, not a Windrush way,
not in a Windrush, but in a way I didn't want to say it, but but in a way where like they've properly supported. I think again we're in so much debt and like I wonder how much monetary resource there is. But in a way where all these people are coming in and being supported, dog, what we could
I think we do have a couple of stuff that offer good experience.
Okay.
But it costs money.
So this is what I was gonna say. So then you have to break out of that mentality of like, I'm gonna charge my own people an arm and a leg and disadvantage my own people. Bro. And you have to go, all right, if you want bro, because we flew over the Great Barrier Reef on the way there, and me and my dad were just like, yo, this is actually like
beautiful.
That's marvelous. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're just like it makes you marvel at it. Like, you're like, what the hell is this?
In awe.
Right? Literally, right? And you're like, it's the biggest reef in the world, coral reef, right? And I'm like, as a country, you should encourage everyone to see that. You should encourage everyone to see Uluru, right? Make it a thing, yo. If you're an Australian citizen,
you gotta check this out.
It's only you know, X amount of dollars to access this place once you're here.
Where was it recently that we were seeing something like this and we were talking about it?
Well,
I know they have something like that in Japan. I don't know if it was maybe Turkey.
You're meant to treat the people of your country better.
Where you can fly to.
No.
I think it was Thailand.
It was Thailand where we saw something. I think we were going to do something. And then like all the
locals
are looked after, which I'm like, and I think you brought it up. And we're like, this makes
that's how the country's meant to be, bro.
It should be within the
citizen is a good start.
Yeah, but you can only do that if you have a lot of tourists coming. But
this is the thing though. That's why citizen is a good start. Because everyone that is already going to these places are tourists. Citizens are not, for the most part. Yeah. But as an incentive now
so then you
to come and bring a bit more, you're getting bread that wouldn't have been accessed.
Yeah. See, because the tourism thing, at the end of the day, all stuff is just marketing, right?
Yeah. See you in the NT, mate.
Literally, run better campaigns and you'll get more tourists, right? You see what like Saudi's doing right now and Qatar's doing with they're getting all these YouTubers involved. They're getting all the sports clubs involved. They're getting all this. Man, even it's not as big right now, but do you remember the whole Visit Rwanda thing?
I was trying to remember.
That was like an entire campaign on Rwanda, and it was all on Arsenal shirts and on the PSG training tops and all this stuff. And it's like, it made me go, let's go to Rwanda, bro. It's a beautiful country, right? And it's like, bro, you just need to run better campaigns. When is the last time you sent an Australian thing on anywhere? We're bad with money here. That's what it is.
Risk averse.
Risk averse. Because if you actually look at it statistically, we get a lot, population-wise, like ratio-wise, we do get a lot of, what is it, like 4 million tourists a year or something? Must be more, right? Wow. We get a lot. Australia's a bucket list destination for a lot of people in the world. Like,
even then they come back and they come and then never come back again though.
Forget yours. I'm trying to enjoy this for myself.
Yeah, but they don't come back again, but they tell somebody to go. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't need you. It's travel. You don't have to be a repeat customer, right? But it's like, if you market it well, enough people will come from overseas that it's like, then it's worth the subsidy that you're giving our own people.
Yeah, I remember a couple of months ago, I went to Werribee Mansion. I don't know if you guys have been to Werribee Mansion.
I haven't been, but
it's beautiful. Yeah, big garden. This big mansion was built, I think, like early 1900s or just before that. Yeah, right. So we had a whole day at this place, dope, and then the garden was nice, boom, 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 and they were like, let's get a tour of this mansion. I forgot how many rooms. It was something ridiculous, like 40 rooms, or something like that. And then we go in, and then they were like $20 a ticket, right?
For Werribee Mansion.
To go and check out this mansion. Yeah. Like, to be honest, we ended up paying for it.
Yeah, right? That's
it was nice.
You want to see,
But I was just like, why?
Yeah.
You know, and I think there's a lot of those little things where it's like, it's nice for people to just go there. But I think we're just trying to make money out of every single thing. And that's what it's all backwards. So that's why I really like that noodle idea where it's like, it's open, but if you want to do this.
You know what it is? It's also like, because if I let you come in, to be fair, the NGV does this pretty well.
I was about to say,
right?
Yes, the gallery is free.
Have a look. There's so much for free.
And then
if you want to see the specific one, it's $30 or whatever it is, right? Side note, bro, we are actually in a cost of living crisis in this country. It made me realize, bro, like how expensive this country is.
Bro, try to look for olive oil, dog. You have it.
No, my mom was telling me.
Salad hasn't hit the same.
Because like there was one night where like my dad's like, I don't feel like going like out for dinner, but we were hungry, and I was like, I'll just run down Family Mart, pick up some stuff, bro. I think I got like 2 like proper meals. 2, the fried chicken pieces that they got, all that.
Yeah.
2 drinks, 2 waters, and then I got myself a little sandwich for the walk back. $23.
Yeah,
I'm like,
nah, get out of here, bro. Damn.
I pay $4 for water here at a petrol station.
Yeah, nah, for real. Wow.
It's mad. It is mad.
Yeah, when you get that finance person off, for real, bro.
Yeah.
Because, even on the privilege thing, like, I'm in the vibes where I'm just gonna have to. We just keep going. We just
that's
do
the
what
only
we
thing
gotta
you
do.
can
But then I'm like, I wonder what it actually is like when you actually now start calculating. Okay, maybe this week I'm gonna buy this version of this instead, just because blah 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 blah. Because it's.
I was literally talking to someone about that at church just now. I was like, it's probably the first time in my life, and I don't think it's just because of age or being an adult or whatever. It's like first time in my life that I've actually really experienced like almost counting every dollar, almost. You know what I mean? And like really like.
Let me
like
be wise.
Yeah, like
but wise out of the general sense.
Because it's like whenever you hear our parents' generation talk about it, like they started that thinking once they started having kids.
Yeah.
You
have to,
Because it's like, yo, there's another human here. We don't know what this one needs.
Well, we gotta think about that now.
I'm thinking about this when I'm unmarried.
Nah, for real.
That's why I only shop at Aldi. I don't shop at Woolies or Coles.
It's funny. I was literally talking to someone before, and he's like, he goes to the market to go get his stuff because that cut out the middleman.
Game changer.
Apparently, bro. Yeah, you just get a couple bugs. There's no pesticides in that, but hey, a couple bugs for $50 cheaper. Yeah, protein, man.
It's not everyday Coles, bro. It's not everyday Coles.
Any other standout?
No, just a realization. Umbrellas were made for the sun, not for the rain. And
well, I mean because
it was hot. It was hot as
I was gonna say it's only whenever we're here, it's only the like Asian tourists that use the umbrellas when it's the sun.
Yeah.
So in Arabic, we call it a shamsiyah. Shamsiyah. Shams means sun.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Right. And I was like, hold up, because my dad said that, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I looked into the word umbrella, and umbra comes from the Latin word about the sun.
Right.
And I was like, yo, we actually. Like, we can use it.
I was gonna say, it's kind of nice,
like realizing this is all meant to be about the sun. Kind of changed something.
Makes sense.
So all these people do
it makes sense, but I'd rather use it for the rain though.
Like I was wondering when it was raining, though, just like no, guys, this was made for sun.
No, because when people go to the beach, they use the umbrellas too.
But it makes sense. It's shade, portable shade, bro, but also portable cover. I'm just wondering,
and then realize they can also use it for the rain.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering, like, what that first person that had a sun umbrella. This is what I mentioned. This is what I mentioned. Like, it's sunny, you know what I mean? Everyone's using their umbrella, and then it rains. Everyone puts it away because we don't use it for the rain.
And
then they're just like,
let me just put it up.
Yeah, but when you think about it, what bangs better in the rain? Umbrella or just a raincoat?
Umbrella.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Nah, give me an umbrella. I don't want to be doing this.
I'm not trying to.
This one from my raincoat, bro.
Don't worry about the raincoat.
But it was fun using a raincoat when we were in Japan and we were waiting like in line and stuff. That
you
was
guys use
pretty
umbrella?
Cool. No, we just used raincoats.
We didn't have the money for that.
We
so
didn't
we just
have an
bought
umbrella.
that.
You guys have money for umbrella?
Cost of living crisis.
No. We had enough money for the ticket to go inside.
This is the one thing I want to ask on the food. So you went back to that place. This is one spot, Katsu Curry place, bro. Amazing. You went back to that place? Yeah, I was going to say, did you see her?
You remember those 2 ladies? Not the old one. I saw the other lady.
The one that's been to Sydney.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, bless.
You saw her?
Yeah.
But she, wouldn't have remembered,
Not like that. But yeah.
Take a photo. She would take a photo of her. Yeah.
I showed her the last time I was there.
I'll be back next year.
Oh, man. I love that place, man.
Oh, that's so cool,
But yeah,
man.
that was cool. Yeah. But also, yeah, like my honest takeaway was like, yo, like make your parents experience stuff, because even things like taking him for the Cup Noodle Museum, Kobe beef, Team Lab Planets, all that kind of stuff. He was genuinely like, yo, thank you for taking me this stuff, because I wouldn't have done this. You know what I mean? He's like,
they're not on TikTok, man.
They're not. They for him, he's like seeing a country. It's just walking around. You know what I mean?
But why do parents lose haps?
I think. Those haps never existed in their youth. I was about to
say, I don't think the haps ever existed for them
in their youth. So it's like they don't associate that, but it's like now that they see, he's like it's genuinely a lot of fun.
Because a lot of fun for them was free. You know what I'm saying? It's in our day and age in this society that a lot of fun now costs
money. Yeah, 100%.
So they're not thinking their go-to fun is not money. Yeah, bro.
Like weddings and everything is just everyone coming through to the weddings. You know what I mean? So that's nothing. Yeah, we're doing top 3.
No, yeah, but we are. We'll let you jump into it right now. Top 3.
I was gonna say, I agree with that. Sorry. I was gonna say, people should literally just take their parents out. It doesn't have to be.
I'm with that. I've literally taken my mom out.
You
don't have to take them to Japan or jump on a plane, but
if you want to be a good kid,
trying to be that
if you're trying to be like Noor, you can do that. But otherwise,
legit, like even like a little, let's go to Sydney for the weekend. Yeah, you know what I mean. Let's do the Harbour Bridge walk.
I might plot some
Harbour Bridge walk, crazy with your pops right now.
Yeah,
so
hey man,
just little things like that, man. Just experience.
Do a little song.
You feel closer to him now?
Yeah, there were certain things that we were talking about, whatnot, like opening up about like my experiences.
I used to hate you a couple of years ago, Dad.
It was very cool. Like, because
is there things where he goes, I'm very curious to know what your experience is in this area, because he hasn't experienced that.
Like our parents coming to us.
So let's just say, for example, even like, I've only just been with your mother and that's it. But for you might have, gone from
knows that I've dated a couple.
Yeah, so it's like
we actually did talk about like my dating history a decent amount one of the days and whatnot, and like the experiences, all that kind of stuff and whatnot, and like.
By the way, sorry, real quick, random one, probably very insignificant. In Arabic or English for the converse?
You know what's funny? With my dad, it's always been like 90% English and then jokes in Arabic.
But your mom is Arabic.
My mom would be 95% Arabic.
Yeah.
But I feel like we were chatting a decent amount in Arabic.
Yeah, that's a banger.
I feel like that takes it to even another level.
Yeah.
Where it's like, when I was growing.
That's not it. I mean, your dad speaks great English, but
he thinks in English.
He said
he thinks in English.
But for them, it's just because now that's the core real them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's like, I talk about like the jokes.
No, even just the convert. Like, because when I see my dad flowing in Yoruba, when he's talking to someone, like that's him. When he's in Nigeria, everyone speaks perfect Queen's English in Nigeria, but all the conversations they're having is in Yoruba. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I wonder, for you, like the converse, because that means it's flowing even more, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a banger though. Like, and then all the jokes running.
Yeah. But the relationship stuff was
it was very interesting, like getting his side on things, and I think also because like for him, his kids have only ever been in interracial relationships. And he's like, my dad loves it. Right, he's very much like on a thing of like, like I've loved it. Every one of.
You did not tell him this is your fault, Dad. Did you ever hit him with that one?
No, it just made you realize like, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Because they share some things too.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's dope. I'm proper inspired though. Yeah, I reckon. I have to look at it.
Go take your mom out now though. Gotta balance it out.
What was your mom's reaction like when you guys came back? Was she like, finally? Or was she like,
she was cute that I was back in the house and everything. But
like, why you guys back so soon?
Yeah. My mom's the kind of person that like she doesn't love travel. Yeah. So it's like I don't think she would
just
care.
Relaxing
because hikey I was
a young
down
Fiji though. She wouldn't do a Fiji.
So like,
that's what I said. Like
my mom only wants relaxing and take me to these places, whatever. I would do it.
Yeah,
I would do it. I just don't think she would. Like, she doesn't love the idea of sitting on the beach. So I'm like, what do you want to do?
Yeah,
Because a couple months, not even a couple months, start of August, her essentially nephew got married in Sweden, right? Because they live in Sweden. And she gets invited and she doesn't go. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me? Like, I would have gone with you. Yeah. I'd love to go. You know what I mean? It's like,
forget Dad's birthday. Yeah. I would have gone to Sweden.
You go. I'm just going to.
Like, I literally would have done both. I was like, let's go beforehand, come back, and then I'll Oost again.
Wow, man.
But, yeah.
She saw it. And
yeah.
Sweden. There.
Travel. But everyone's experience is different. Yeah. You know, I think a lot of us were just sort of hungry for new experience, new things. And some people, and some people just saying, hey, I just want to relax.
I love this. We're on a cat and mouse thing right now, man. Yeah. Noor goes on a trip, I'm gonna go on a trip. I'm on a trip, Noor's gonna go on a trip.
Because I'm there, and Daniel goes, I'm planning a trip because I saw your trip. And I said, I planned this because I saw your trip to Nigeria. And now that he said that, I'm already taking dates off for December, and I'm planning Fiji. Fiji or Vanuatu, one of the two. Fiji or Vanuatu. Hey, man, like literally like a 4 or 5 day thing. That's it.
That's good. That's really good. Man. You need to give him the connect.
I'm gonna lose my mind soon, bro. Yeah, bro. I still my guy Bill from Fiji. Shout out Bill, bro. Curse the tools and that. Hey, let's run this top 3.
Yes, sir.
Let's run this top 3 for show.
Top 3. Alrighty. Oh, sorry. You got it? All right. So today's top 3, it's actually really funny because we were having a conversation about this off air. Today's top 3 is top 3 most common interracial mixes.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Mixes. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So 7-year-old white man and 30-year-old Filipino.
How do we say?
Okay, so we don't have to be super specific in
Makes
terms
it pretty easy,
of...
then.
No, not really.
You sure?
Not really. So obviously
I have to use the word black.
You got to give me... Yeah, you can.
So we don't have to say country.
No.
We just like
Asian on it, bro.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. You don't have to. But I do need the race as well.
I did remember...
race. Oh, you said interracial, by the way. Anyway,
yes.
So yeah, it is just race.
What are you going to say?
Nah, just reminded me. Why are you so black?
Nigeria.
Oh, yeah.
No. Is that why you're black or
no,
why
so
black?
You're so black.
My cousin
not even a question, just a statement.
Dog, my cousin hit him with that as well. What was it? At my parents' anniversary or something. Yeah, the loudmouth one.
Horrible.
He said black. I said, golly, bro. Hey, this is not representative of our family.
Kids are nuisance.
Interracial.
But yes, top 3 most common interracial mix. All right, cool. We are back in today's top 3. Is top 3 most common interracial mixes. These guys really struggled.
And just let them know as well, you've also specified gender.
Gender as well, so I needed the gender.
That's why we struggled?
Okay, all right.
Is that why you struggled? I just don't know.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I'm happy to go first.
Go for it, bro.
Baghdadi.
Baghdadi.
First one, honorable mention, black women and Noor.
I was going to do something like that. I was going to be like, damn, yeah.
Let's go, Noor.
First one, white men and Asian women.
That's a big one.
Second one, white men and Indian women. Third one is black men and white women.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be similar. I just don't have that first one. I got white woman and black man first.
Okay.
And then I got white man and Asian woman. Mm-hmm. And then I got black man and Asian woman.
Well, there is a,
and he specified African American men.
There's a bag for them.
There is a bag, MKBHD type dudes.
So that's the name you came up with?
It looks like white and white.
I just put a love heart instead.
White men and Asian.
So, the white, they're colonizing all of these races for sure.
You're right.
White men and Asian women.
Yeah.
As number 1. Number 2, white men and black women. That was it was hard.
I don't know if that one would be
But then
top 3.
lastly, number 3, black men and white women. And obviously, honorable mention, Nigerians and Sudanese. They are loving it right now recently.
There's a good uptake of that one. It's a good combo.
It's been a strong uptake.
Good combinations.
Good combination.
It's him, his brother-in-law, and his best friend. That's the thing he knows.
Strong.
Very strong, man.
Very strong.
Oh, my days.
Wow, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. All right, cool. Wow. So, as usual, we'll go from top 5. And actually, it'll be interesting to hear if you guys agree or disagree. Also, in the comments, let us know if you agree or disagree. But if you disagree, I don't care. All right, cool. In number 5, we've got Hispanic Latino male with white female.
So I wasn't trying to be rude, but I was like, I don't know how much they're actually getting married. So that's why I was
very common. In
how do you feel they're there but not top 3?
Okay.
Very common, yes. All right. In number 4, we've got white male and black female.
See, I knew that one couldn't be a top.
What is it? It wasn't the top.
White man, black woman.
Yes, that's why white male and black females. In number 4.
By the way, did you say married?
Married.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I can like it. That's not my top 3.
No. This is just general.
Like that would have changed some things.
Relationship mixes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I never said marriage.
I know you didn't. I
could have changed some things around here.
That was number 4. All right. In number 3, we've got black
White
male and white female.
Okay, so that's my third.
The placement was correct.
Placement is good.
Let me just give you that
Wait,
shit.
would you get
Yeah.
that correct?
Yeah, black men
Black
and white women.
men, white.
So I think I got first and third correct then.
Oh, snap. Oh.
Did we do the same?
In
Yeah,
number
but I
2,
think it's the second.
we've got white men
and Asian women.
and
Indian.
Hispanic, Latino women.
Oh, my day.
I don't know how you guys didn't
No,
think
no,
of that
I'm
one.
not gonna
You
fight
said
this.
a lot.
I said couple.
No, I'm not gonna fight this, but I think this is a very
marriage-
American list because we don't have many Hispanics here. Europe don't have too many Hispanic.
So
To
should
be
we
honest,
just-
But I'm happy with it.
disregard-
I'm
no, what
happy
makes
with it. I'm
sense?
happy with
I
it.
was thinking
Yeah, what?
marriage.
Yeah, because that changed
That
things in my
changes
mind.
things.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the crazy part is like Indian is technically Latino, so I'm right again.
These guys. So
This guy. Allegedly.
All right, number 1. We know this one.
All right. In
Imagine we're
number
not right.
1, we've got white men
men. Asian women.
and Asian
Yeah.
women.
Yeah.
They love them, man.
That's everywhere.
That's what
Bro,
we do.
midlife crisis, hit
Okay, so
Bali,
By there.
get yourself a wife.
Come back with a wife.
She's
bro.
brand new.
Philippines. Got the
too.
Philippines.
Just became a woman.
So what we say?
So how many do you have? How
We
many?
both got
I
this.
don't mean she's 18.
Yeah.
Oh, you both got one.
Yeah.
Who was more right in this? We both put white men. That was our correct. Hey, who's more Latino, black woman or Indian woman?
I would say
the
black woman.
There's black Latino woman.
Yeah, but I don't know about no Indian Latino now. But also, this was 4th place.
Oh, yeah, true. If you had one in 4th place.
Hey, bro.
Yes.
Did I get it?
Yeah, that
We share
was.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's trying.
Oh
to
wait, no, yeah, you have it.
Yeah, so I think,
Because now I feel like a horrible guy. It's like steal or what is it? Steal or share?
Also, do you want me to give it Carlos?
No.
For what?
Jeez, man.
Wow. Yeah, I'm there.
I mean, we're here. We're in this family bag, family chit chat, relationship, all of them ting there.
Yeah.
Relationship.
I mean, maybe we'll do a little bit of Olympic recap as well, potentially.
Yeah, I would like to do that because I had actual thoughts
Okay.
on the Olympics. Yeah.
Should we go into?
So
Yeah, we'll
do
go into that
family-
first. Let's go
Up
into that
you.
first.
All right.
Let's go into that first.
All right, Olympics done.
Yes, indeed.
That was quick.
There's so much to
For me,
recap.
fa-
on. Yeah,
fa-
bro, it
bro.
flew.
Yeah, what was you guys'
2
experience
weeks.
of the Olympics?
It's the most tuned in I've been into Olympics since 2008.
The most tuned in.
Is that Beijing?
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
since
yeah.
Beijing.
Beijing one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I was that tuned in for London. Definitely not for Rio.
You don't think you were tuned in for Tokyo?
Not Tokyo.
Really?
No. I couldn't tell you who won medals or anything.
Yeah.
Other than I can guess Simone Biles.
I'm not gonna lie. This year's one, it felt more accessible in terms of watching it as well. Because
Channel 7 normally puts in work for us
Not in
and they
real
hold
time.
it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Channel 7
Watching in
holds
real
it down.
time was hard.
no, like on you, like
Maybe because did you watch on Stan? Yeah.
I watched it on Stan.
Yeah,
The thing is,
Stan
I-
held
I-
it down
I-
pretty
the
nicely.
Yeah, I mean,
there was Stan.
Channel 9 was cheeks.
wait, how?
Yeah, not trust, but carry on, carry
I
on.
had Channel 9.
Yeah.
Right.
They do the delayed thing as
It
well.
wasn't lined up nicely for the live in time. The
I think-
infrastructure, bro, it kept cutting out crazy.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I did not experience any of that.
No proper timetable.
For me, it was just easy to go. All right, cool. I want to follow this sport. What time is it? All right, cool. I'm gonna watch it. Watching it live.
It was
watch
just
a replay.
confusing a bit.
Yeah.
The user experience
I think
wasn't
I think
good.
it's slightly confusing, but for me, again, in terms of accessing
Yes.
and watching it and
good.
keeping on top of it,
Yeah.
I think for me this year's probably the easiest.
Yeah.
The previous years, I had to sort of go on YouTube. What had to be the
No
race?
way, nah, bro. Channel 7 will hold it down
Channel
for you.
7
Yeah,
You know
I do
what they do?
remember
They
Channel
take
7,
over
yeah.
all their channels. 7 Plus, 7 Go, 7 Mate. They take over all of them, and it's Olympics on all their channels.
Yeah.
I think for me, I was more tuned in just because this was probably a first year in a while where it's like there is more joy in my friendship groups and myself to come from it.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
wanted to be tuned in. So it's
What
like,
do you mean? What do you mean?
like as in Iraq had a bunch of competitors. We're in the football, so that's my favorite sport.
The women's Nigeria.
My Sudanese friends are so excited to see
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Sudan, so I'm like tuning in for that one as well.
Nigerians are just fumbling.
Yeah, I mean, look, Iraq, Nigeria, South Sudan combined 0 medals. So well done, guys.
You better leave us
We
alone.
tried.
Is
We tried.
Pat on the back.
You better leave us
Oh,
alone.
Jim to fail from the start, man.
Yeah, but
Madness. It was interesting. I
agree
mean,
with
my
that, yeah.
one thing I've always just wondered is like, it's so funny that as a world, I mean, I say world in terms of probably more so Western world, but we come together and tune into these sports and we like, it's a bit funny
Yeah.
at the same time as a concept. Like that we watch it like this because these things aren't even embedded on a regular in our just world. Because I think about how the Olympics might have been back in the Greece days, where it's like Colosseum is taken over. Is that Greece? Sorry, hold on. What the
Colosseum was gladiators.
Yeah,
that's
Rome. I don't know where the
Greece,
Pantheon
Athens,
or whatever.
Athens.
Yeah. They'd you know, like maybe there's things happening regularly, so you're just checking things out on the regs, and then now they have the, you know what I mean? Everyone come together, would do different things. So it's like most time we don't care. We don't pay too mind at all to what's going on in the track world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or what's going on in the diving world and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Because they got stuff happening.
They got stuff happening regularly. Because you look at when people come in as well, and they'll have their ranking too. Because like this things
happening.
That comes from somewhere.
I'm like, when you guys figure
your race? Wait. You guys met up in the past 4 years? You know what I mean? Obviously.
This had a race last week, bro.
So and that's what I'm saying. Like no one chooses. But then for these 2 weeks, we lock in. We lock in and we're tapped in. It's a bit funny as a concept, but it was interesting to do so.
I'll be honest with you. Too many sports in the Olympics.
Yes.
Too many sports and too many sports that I don't need in the Olympics.
Yeah.
This is what I realized. All I want from the Olympics is track and field.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
track and field first
Yep.
is the most important thing. Swimming
needs
we need
to
that
be
in the
there.
Olympics.
You need that.
And then like the wrestling, boxing, those the ones, and then weightlifting. That's all the Olympics needs to have. I don't need football there as much as I love it. I don't need basketball there.
Yep.
We don't need to start
Agreed.
adding this not 3-on-3 basketball and this
Hey, but
and
to be
that.
honest, it is nice to see basketball versus other countries, though.
FIBA World Cup.
Aye, there is that.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. They have better competitions for all this stuff.
But are we treating like that in that as well?
Like, this is a side quest. for them.
Skateboarding, all this stuff. You got the X Games. Football, you got FIFA.
We should streamline this thing.
We should just bring it to the core. And that's why I was like, things like you're adding breakdancing. Can I be honest? Not a sport. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Very, very impressive. I can't do it.
Impressive or entertaining, by the way?
Both.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you know when you see them do the one where they like stand on their hand and they keep
free
bouncing
moving
around. I can't do that.
Yeah.
As a kid, everyone tries to do head spin, bang on my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's not much to it, right?
But it's like something you can showcase in the opening ceremony or closing ceremony.
Exactly.
Like that.
Instead of like blue testicles, let's just do breakdancing.
I want a gold medal for breakdancing.
Hey, it was the feast of the Neonasians.
Yeah, right.
But I was like, yo, we don't, because I'm like, what's breakdancing versus ballroom dancing versus bachata versus whatever? I'm like, this is all active, yeah. Like, it's dancing. Like, this is not a sport, right? Like, I'm like, why are we saying this is a sport? So like all these ones, I don't really need them in there. All the ball sports, take them out, right? Minimize it. Put more competitors in there, even. Right.
So because then can we stretch it to the 2 weeks now if we're doing our triple jump, our steeplechase, our track, the sprints.
Like does
stretch it?
Yeah, I don't think we're stretching to 2 weeks.
Nah, you can, because remember with a lot of them they do like all the heats in like span of 2 days.
That's
Heat
the
1,
thing,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. Yeah,
So you want to give him rest? Because that means we're getting rest too.
yeah, that's
care.
fine.
Okay.
That's how.
But as in we're getting rest from the entertainment.
Or you
it's
do
like
less. You do less in the day.
Yeah.
Just do less in the day.
Oh, give us a little cheeky window.
Like, break it
enjoy
down.
it.
Yeah.
You give us 5 hours a day.
Yeah. Because them men are doing like
give us heat
AMs.
1 for 100 heat, 1 for 200 heat, 1 for this heat, and then the next day let's run it up.
Because the only reason they're adding so much stuff is to make it somewhat profitable.
Yeah.
It's so unprofitable. Hosting the Olympics, apparently so many people don't want to do it because it's not profitable. Apparently,
was hard to
Athens
get the
2004, Greece it's one of the most screwed up economies in the world.
Yeah, man.
But they're still suffering from hosting 2004 Olympics. Yeah.
That's why people are saying France did it in such a genius way.
Yeah.
Just activate all these spaces.
Yeah.
Instead of building new
Instead of
facilities.
building,
Just
yeah.
look at Sydney
'Cause I was
Olympic Park
looking, I was
right
like,
now.
yeah,
That place
for
is a
real.
ghost town, bro. It's
buildings cracking and
crazy.
everything. You remember that?
Craziness. But just what? In front of
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower, let's put a little... Beach volleyball was so good to watch.
That was intense.
That was...
That was very
No,
intense.
men's actually. I didn't watch any women's for your information. No. I was not looking at chinks. Thank you.
So you just proved you're gay.
I didn't even see any ads for the women's. That's interesting. But beach volleyball, it was right in the
So I didn't see any ass for the woman.
ads.
ads.
Yeah. Normally they got them everywhere, slow motion, everything
yeah.
going on. You get me? I've never seen it.
Lazy.
Nigerian Sudanese, best couple mix. But Eiffel Tower is a backdrop.
And you just watching it right. I saw the photo.
Yeah, that's
I was like,
cool.
I said that looks good. But yeah, I do like how they didn't really pay too much for infrastructure. Just
Yeah, that's smart.
You're
That's
gonna
very
walk in. You guys gonna do your entrance like this.
Well, that's also smart because then it's like that's genius. You're encouraging tourism around it. Because like, oh, yo, you want to go to the volleyball? You're going to go to this section. You're going to end up buying food around here.
Yeah,
you want to go to this section? You're going to end up buying
that,
stuff around here. Spend the night around here. You're gonna like that's actually very, very smart.
I loved how
I like it.
how was it?
I like it.
I loved how a lot of our like people we know just also made the trip over and they've turned it into a Europe trip. Like there's so many people.
I didn't realize how many people
over,
went,
and it was lit because
nice
for
to
one,
see.
there's a few people that I'm like you don't even holiday like really.
I've never seen you holiday.
I've never seen you holiday.
Yeah.
So like you're here and I'm like, hey man,
that's cool.
more power to
That's
you.
cool,
Like
yeah.
of all like times and things like that, like this is a great time.
Yeah.
You're going there to see international sports, superstars from around the world, and you're in a beautiful like you're
And genuinely, you're because let's be honest, most of the people that we saw were South Sudanese.
Yeah.
So it's like they're enjoying like what we
Yeah.
were talking about. The thing is like, yo, this actually unifies in such a unique way.
Crazy.
I like, why not? Like, that's beautiful.
And shout out to Mandela. I was watching Mandela's story as well.
You know, I mean, we are
He's
really
having a
out here
good
in
time,
Birmingham, man.
I just met
Everything is really out here, man. Killed me.
I just met a Sudanese guy that's from Germany. Yeah, France.
Shout out my dog Goon Dog, man. Shout out Mandela, man.
Hey, Mandela.
He put on one thing in the UK.
Bro, but has that best story
Yeah,
during
he
that
could do
time
this.
when he was
On a
I said,
Eddie
yeah.
Huang, bro.
I said, yeah, hey, bro, I'm watching your stories.
Good stuff. What did you say? He put up
He
what?
put on one story that was like in the UK, and it was like they got traffic lights at the roundabouts, and I was like, bro, we have that at Dandy outside the market. I was like, what are you impressed
But
by?
that's the thing. Anything you just become impressed
Bro,
by.
overseas, everything's big deal.
Yeah, of course.
And I love that he was like, check this out. France, Germany.
Yeah.
France. I was like, God, that's cool though, man. But no, the Olympics was nice.
It's good
It was
times.
good, man.
Good times.
I put something in there. It was really cool to see. And I was just talking about like we'll never see. I might even get my words right. We'll never see that link up of LeBron, Curry, and KD.
Oh yeah,
again.
even basketball
in that way. Like
Yeah.
everyone was saying even as well. Like the basketball.
You're talking about specifically basketball here?
Sorry,
You're talking about
in the
specifically
conversation
basketball?
I said.
Yeah.
No, so the conversation is broader. I need to find out
Because I don't know if we'll see even in running, for example. You remember the way that we had seen Bolt, Blake, Powell
yeah.
on one.
And even like
who was the
Gat-
fourth with them? We need to remember
I don't know if it
this.
says Tassin Gay, but
so
Fourth
Powell.
Jamaican.
Far out, damn.
We always forget him.
Safa Powell, Johan Blake,
Usain
Usain
Bolt.
Bolt.
I don't know. But
Damn
like
it.
that's 3 in your 100 meter 4x100. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's mental.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or Tyson Gay,
Tyson Gay,
Gatlin. That's
Yep.
it. Yeah.
But Shaqiri, I'm sorry.
Shaqiri.
What?
Shaqiri.
No, what's the
Shelley-Ann.
Shelley-Ann Fraser Prize?
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
pulled it out. I don't know what
No.
happened to
I'm even saying like that era.
Oh yeah,
are the
that
women?
era was
Yeah,
bad.
of them as
they were
well.
dope,
Like,
yeah.
so I was even
Because you know the era has changed when Jamaica didn't the men's Jamaica
Yeah.
didn't even make it to the finals.
yeah, peak, bro.
Not even I think even like semis. I don't know.
Something that
For the
came to
relay,
mind though
yeah.
from seeing the Braun Curry Durant combo, but then even as a whole, just looking at this thing, I was like, the older and more successful you actually become, the less you stop thinking. This is what I think, at least. The older, more successful you become, the less you start thinking other people are competition.
Yeah.
This could be a stretch, but it's probably even the thing around. You hear a lot of people say, "There's room for everyone at the top." Like when I got there, I realized that there's actually room for all of us, or whatever kind of thing. Or, and this is a thought in terms of like, I feel like the people that have the mentality that not everyone or everyone is still my competition, or not everyone can sit up here, are the ones that are actually not succeeding or not as secure in the success as they think, as they should be. Rather.
That's what I was gonna say. I think you have to be pretty insecure in my ability to maintain this level.
Yes.
That I want to fend everyone off of this level because that's the only way I feel like I can stay here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like because if
yeah.
someone else great comes up,
It's good.
Then
My
it's
mind is
like,
fickle and something's going to crumble.
I'm gonna lose it. Like, I know deep down I'm gonna lose it. That
Yeah.
kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like LeBron.
That's even funny. Not even a thought. I know deep down.
I know
actually
deep down,
will.
like I can't last here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like I don't think LeBron has that feeling when they bring. I mean, who's great that they brought to the Lakers while he was there?
Wow, he was there. Westbrook.
Westbrook, right?
Yeah.
It's like he's not thinking like, "Fuck,
Westbrook's here, man.
I'm
done.
packed up. He's like, nah, me and Westbrook get to play together.
It was just beautiful to see that. And then, I brought it down to now just thinking in general of life, of like, people and climbing up. Because I'm like, these are 3 GOATs in all their own right. You know what I'm saying? Everyone,
guys that really change the way the game is played.
Literally, everyone can look at all three of them and it's like, you guys have all done a madness, and every single person respects you for what you do, what you bring to the game.
Still doing that
you're
madness
them, and you're still doing it now, proving everyone each time and time again. So when I was looking at the success thing, I'm like, even when you think, I mean, Leo Messi and Ronaldo is probably a hard one, because I don't know if them guys even like each other at all. But for the most part,
well, I think with age, it's become a lot more of like, I actually do respect this person.
Respect is there. Yeah.
Yeah,
so I'm like, I reckon a lot of the people that are doing, like, everyone always looks at it in a way of like, yeah, you have to battle out and you have to fight. But I'm like, I reckon all these people that know what they've got and they're actually
cool.
up there, they're cool, man.
Nah, yeah.
Proper cool. I remember someone was saying, I don't know if it was you or if I heard it somewhere else. They were like, they got mad when they found out that LeBron, Chris Paul, and all these guys all link up during the summer. They're like, what do you mean you guys are friends? Like,
they call them the Banana Bird boys. These guys are literally just
so a little part of me, I hear it on like, as a supporter of a team, I hear it because I'm like, how are you gonna have that? How do I explain it? Because there's two mindsets when it comes to sport. It's just sport, or it's like, yo, like, we're here to win by any means. Because like, I've heard things of like footballers where they're like, hey, you're playing against this guy. He normally gets injured on his knee. We'll take him out the game. Just go for the knee. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I see that.
sorry.
I'm not gonna say I'm fully against it. I think there's a little part of it that's like it's harsh, it's whatever, all this kind of stuff. But like, at least I know you're trying to make my team win by any means necessary. But if I know you two are all of you are just friends, you're not gonna play that hard against each other. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna win by any means necessary. And then as a fan, I lose out.
I think that's subjective, though. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going against your mates and you guys are playing the highest level, like that's a motivation for you as well. I think it's very hard for outsiders to say you guys are not competing that hard because you guys are friends.
Because all right, like, take Rodman. Yeah, I don't think Rodman was friends with anyone he played against.
Yeah,
right. Do you think he's playing that way against guys that
is friends with?
Yeah, or like Meta World Peace or whatever. Like all these guys where it's like, you know what I mean?
But to be honest, I have seen Curry and LeBron go against each other, and you're like, damn, I don't know if they like each other.
But they love each other.
But they love each other, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're saying that? Oh, so it is possible.
Yeah. So
maybe.
I'm saying,
it's kind of beautiful.
But the things I think
it's cool as a fan to see when they link up on the national team.
Dog, it's like a Disney and Nickelodeon crossover episode, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but I think right now, in terms of sport, it's very hard for it to, because I feel like back then, it works with Michael Jordan, where he's like, I don't like you.
Everybody.
Screw everybody. It worked well with him. It worked well with Rodman. But I don't know who else it worked well with, right? Because Michael Jordan ended up being one of the greatest. So.
Kobe, to be honest.
Kobe, yeah. But I think
that guy didn't like his own team.
Yeah.
But the thing is, but I feel like with today's athletes, it's very hard for it to be like that. Because now it's... your brand becomes easier when you become this lovable,
likable,
guy. People love you. You're friendly. You listen to people's music. You're vibing, right? Because right now, because there's only one player that I know that's like that. It's like, I don't like anybody, and that's Dylan Brooks, right? And if now the whole world doesn't like this guy, so it's almost I don't know if that works with today's.
But is he good?
He's good,
like exceptionally good.
Like, not exceptionally good, but he won.
So like, if you want to do that, at least
no. But he's one of the best defenders. He won MVP, like defensive player of the year, right?
Okay. Right.
But people don't like him. Do you know? So I think.
But as a defensive player, it also comes with that territory too. Because that's Garnett kind of vibes.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Feel like you don't want to be up against him as
Draymond Green.
He makes you hate him.
But the reality is that now when you go home or with your family, the crowd don't react well to that because of how they view you, right? That's why Russell Westbrook was getting all that. Russell Westbrook, blah, 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 and all those names were getting cold, right? And he's like, yo, I got a family. Right? But then imagine if Russell Westbrook was this likable guy, and then now when he takes it outside of basketball, people still like him.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know if it works well with today's athlete. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably might be different. We're in a social media age, marketing age.
Social media age.
Does change it.
Yeah, whereas before, I don't know, Instagram and all that social media wasn't like that. But now everything is, I don't know if we can brand this because
But it's beautiful though, man. I'm saying it's beautiful to watch. And I was just thinking about it in our life too, of like, it would be dope to eventually get to some positions and some places and then look around at who's there with you as well. And it's like the space. Everyone's doing their own thing in their own right. Like right now, we really get to watch and witness people that are great and celebrate them during their time too. I was like, it's crazy when it's, whatever field, whatever industry, everyone, we're doing our own thing. It's like, it'll be mad to know that you're not even worried or bothered by what everyone else is up to. Like, you're genuinely running your own race on some Apostle Paul thing, man.
Yeah.
Running your race, finishing your call, doing what you got to do, and not even tripping about whatever, like everyone else getting theirs. Like, I wonder how many people actually proper have that mentality, Yeah. And you're not trying to push other people out of position or opportunity. This is a mad funny link, and it probably doesn't even make sense. But now we take it to Ray Gunn.
Oh man.
And the breakdancing. When more things keep getting uncovered in terms of how much our little sticky hands were involved in potentially how things play out, I was like, what do you mean someone that could have done better didn't have that opportunity?
All right, can I be honest with you?
If you did this, I was finishing, bro.
Whether I think breakdancing is a sport or not, Australia messed up by not sending Filipinos over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because was the
Where's
other
Justice
guy?
Crew when you need
The other
them?
guy, I think the guy was Filipino, yeah?
I think so. And he did a really good job.
Just give it to Filipinos.
To hold it
Let them
down.
handle it. So if there's surfing, give it to the white guy. This is where we need it. Stereotyping can be healthy. It can. All right?
We fumbled.
Basketball, put the black boys in.
Come on. Sudani.
You know what I mean? Like,
Bro.
it's obvious.
We
She has a PhD.
Yeah,
This field.
That
that's
doesn't-
okay.
I don't want my breakdancer to have a PhD.
Yes.
I don't want my breakdancer
There are
to
certain
get-
things. I
don't
don't
want
need
my
experience. I don't need book knowledge. I don't want a chef that's read about cooking ramen.
That's true.
Nah.
You
Let
want
me
him
know
to
that
have
your
cooked.
dad owned ramen restaurant. You've been doing this since you were 8 and wiping
yeah.
snot off your face. That's what I need.
Bro, what the heck was that, man?
Bro.
Yeah.
She hit him with the
She did, the
Did you
kind
hear Did you hear her rationale?
So
Yeah.
I forgot who was playing it, but I was hearing it in the background.
It was. I knew I couldn't beat them conventionally, so I had to do something that
expressive.
would. And I'm like,
So she was
so
having
you know
fun.
you're crap at this, is what I'm hearing.
Wait, hold on. What? I'm confused. Why are we blaming her?
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
Who did
Because
the
she can't
breakdancing?
break dance.
Yeah.
You saying how did she get there?
But still.
No,
Like, why?
broski.
So now
there's a lot of stuff
listen
that's
to
been
this. There's a
uncovered.
lot of stuff that's been.
Yeah, I know. I heard I
Yeah.
don't know if it's true or not, but the coach is her partner or something like that.
No.
the judging panel.
The judging panel, I think.
That her man's was on there or
Her
something
man's
like
was
that.
on
But also in
one
terms
of
of
the
some of the
things.
funding or
Yeah.
whatever, there was
like
some
taken
line
away
like
from
that.
indigenous people.
But
towards
why are we
her.
blaming her? Why don't we blame the people that's behind her or put her in that position? Is what I'm
No,
saying.
dog, I think she's also very in cahoots with these individuals. And she wanted the opportunity, dog.
Can I also be honest?
Yeah, well, I don't know. If that's-
36 and breakdancing is silly.
Ooh. If she was good,
What's
though,
the PhD
would we be
on?
saying that?
Huh?
What's the PhD on?
Because
When-
there's certain things. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a hater.
Yeah,
but I
'cause
think
now
that-
you've just hated on all the
But
really
like,
good
yeah, no, no,
36-year-old
no,
breakdancers
no. Okay, see, this is the thing.
that have made careers for themselves.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna explain myself. All right. There's certain things where it's like you can try them when you're young. If you're exceptional, keep going. Right? Rapping,
Shut
for
it down
example.
after.
Rapping, I'm cool with everybody trying it when they're younger. But at 50, you have to be Jay-Z.
You gotta age
To
like wine.
keep dropping music. Like, let's be honest, like even Snoop's music doesn't hit like that anymore. Whatever. It's Jay. It's
realities.
Nas. It's whatever. You know what I mean? Like where it sounds good. Breakdancing. Everyone try when you're younger. Why not? It's a dope thing, right?
Yes.
But
Find it.
if you're gonna keep doing it at 40, you gotta be a pioneer at that point,
Yeah.
right? Because these are also young things, right?
Yes.
Skateboarding, still dope when I see videos of Tony Hawk doing it. Right? But when you actually look at the competitors in the Olympics, they're all 14, 16,
yeah.
15.
Young, yeah.
Bro, and they're dope, and it's a young people's thing. And if there is someone that's like 30 doing it, you gotta be so good.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you look goofy doing
Trying to
that stuff
compete against-
older age.
Yeah. Free my lady, man.
Like, I got-
she
yeah,
said
I
she was
get-
trying to have a good time.
I gotta look into it more, but again, I'm confused to why she has to put out a statement.
Because she was getting so much hate.
Yeah, I know.
So she was just addressing it.
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying why are we? Again, I don't know the behind. What happened
logistics of it all. Yeah,
logistics of it. If she was involved in putting herself in that position, but if she went through the same channel as everyone. And she got chosen to go represent.
Yeah, no. That's why the whole thing. Because the whole thing is that
the channel is faulty.
Yeah, no, but to be honest,
at the closing ceremony, they were outside, and then they showed a video of her breakdancing.
Busting moves,
she was good. She was actually good.
So that's why. That
wasn't Ray Gun. That was her doppelganger, Gay Run.
Yeah, so what happened?
Gay Run.
No, so she was actually good. She's actually good. I think in her statement, she was just saying.
So she just got a little nervous.
No, not even that. The thing around what she said around expression and creativity, because you can see all of that looks like Australian native animals. A lot of the movies that she was busting out.
She scored 0.
But that's what I'm saying. She's
you know
like,
how,
I know I'm not.
I'm not lying. I think I could have scored 1. I think I could have scored 1.
Same.
She scored 0. I think I could have scored a 1.
To be honest, I see what she's saying because I've seen situations where people go, oh, like I can't compete like this. I'm gonna try to compete like this, and they end up doing something completely
something different.
Settle for third. Settle for third. I don't care.
Sometimes you can bang.
There was a change.org petition put out that apparently, like, for people that claim that she had manipulated the system in order to get 40,000 plus signatures, and I'm pretty sure that constitutes for enough to.
Now they have to inquire.
That constitutes for enough for okay. Let's look into this kind of thing. 40,000 plus. It got taken down or something like that after the Australian Olympic Committee wrote to the website demanding the removal of the petition for containing false allegations. So Australian Olympic Committee came out and backed her. I forgot that lady's name.
Because they have
I came up and said that she was, you have to.
Yeah, you can't just say, you
have to back her.
She was the best Olympic breakdancer that we put forward. Like, that's Australians. I was just like, this is crazy.
That's embarrassing.
With all the people that came out.
I just didn't like that our country got ridiculed like this.
The
whole world.
Can I lie?
Was it inspired on Upload or Mrs. Mind? Someone, they dropped the video like almost instantly.
Oh,
yeah.
Inspired on Deployed. Yeah.
And then Jimmy Fallon, Tonight Show.
Oh, yeah. He came out with the lady.
Nah.
I don't know. I think if you're going to go to the Olympics, I know there's that thing of like, oh, yeah, I'm here. Let's have fun with it. Because she was saying, I tried something different. I tried to like put my own spin to it. I'm like, no, babe. Go there to win.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going there to have a good time. This is not a free trip. You're going to represent Australia.
This creativity. Just
forget that.
Yeah.
Like,
there's some stuff, just go and do the skill.
Like, don't leave it to chance.
Yeah,
they might like it, they might not. No, do something that you know people are going to look at it and judge you based on
crazy.
Go do 10 backflips, bro.
At least.
Nah, for real.
That's the thing about breakdancing, man. They ain't backflipping like that.
Yeah, which is quite.
I think breaking is a very different something. Where it's about how you can isolate your body. I need to go read a PhD about it. Get some more insight. But I was like, wow, no one's hitting a backflip, bruv. At least a backflip and freeze thing, These little twins,
That you got served kind of dance moves.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of memorable moments with this Olympics. You got the Turkey guy with the
bro. I was telling Mao, I'm like, bro, this generation, bro, is crack. There's crack in what we do. The
Asian girl.
Was she from Japan? The Japanese shooter as well? Dog, actually, bro, I'm surprised that nothing was going on. Like, there are clearly no vibes in Japan. But the fact that she did her thing because she was all cool about it became a sensation. And then, the Turkish guy in his t-shirt.
The Turkish guy, no sisters, no glasses.
No special glasses.
Bro, the guy said, which one?
This one, Someone said,
bro. Hey, they called him out of retirement, bro.
Yeah. On what's that movie, bro? With De Niro, bro. I Paint Walls. Man. Bro.
The Irishman.
The guy looks so unfazed. I love that.
That was hilarious.
You know what was the cutest moment? The when they're on the podium biting the medals and the
Chinese
girl, they're like, do this.
Bro, a couple days later, she's just serving. She's serving at her mom's restaurant, the family restaurant.
That's so cute.
Just back at life again. She's just
I saw the comments, bro.
Back to
the mom was
factory.
like, good thing you got that medal, but get back to work. Come back to work.
That was cute, bro.
Yeah. I think the US. I think this gymnastics. The US that came third got the bronze.
And then
she
got it.
Fair enough.
Is it recluse or whatever?
They had to take the bronze off her, bro.
Yeah, because the Romanian chick didn't step out or whatever it was.
So there was the Romanian that got it. Then they gave it to Jordan. And then now now they've taken it off
So the
Jordan.
appeal was
again.
because Jordan's coaches didn't appeal it within. I think it's like 40 seconds.
There was timestamps that shows that they did that.
So they're trying to appeal it, but
I think you're not allowed to appeal twice or something.
No,
it was
there's
outside
a
the time frame.
So they said that it was
like literally
outside.
like 60 seconds.
But
or something.
then apparently there's video
But it's
evidence
still-
of
Oh,
it
wow.
being within.
You know what? That's crazy
it's
because
just
like
back
then it
and
makes you
forth.
go like the sport isn't just when I'm on. It's
Yeah.
also my
Off it
team
as well.
being switched on when
Yeah.
someone
with it
else
as
is.
well.
wow.
Yeah. Craziness.
That's
bro.
crazy.
That's saying there's a whole
Did
system.
he make
with
like,
this.
wow, that was a better backflip. Hey, everyone, check out that video and make sure that, we're shooting on the line.
You know what's mad with the gymnastics, like the platform thing, like the one where they do the
Height,
jumping
bro.
and all that? The ground isn't that bouncy.
I saw a video.
Yeah.
I saw a video, bro, where they were
would.
dropping a ball, and it's like it's almost like a dead ball bouncing on the ground,
So
right?
That kinetics in it, man.
It's just them, bro.
Yeah.
They just
Simone
hopping
Biles
like
is-
this.
is like
bro,
I
that's
forgot
the world's most impressive dwarf,
I forgot. Have you seen her stand next to Shaq?
bro.
I forgot.
Bro, she is.
with
What
something-
was the? Well, I can't remember who it was. But they were doing the
She's actually
roast
goated.
of
She's-
something, and,
Yeah.
and Kevin Hart was there. Everyone
probably the
giving
break.
up for Shaq's dick.
Damn. They called Kevin Hart now. Pig.
And their birthday, bro, they started laughing. It was
Fam,
sensational.
it's wild, bro. Like it's one of those where you always hear Simone Biles' name. I'm like, oh, cool, gymnastics. Whatever.
She's good at
And
what
then
she does.
I watched it.
She's good.
But I think this year,
Incredible.
because I think before everyone's like, oh, someone Biles, you don't really know.
Now, man, them realized, yeah.
But this year, they're like, we know who she is.
She stood on.
But who's the man's? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because before the man's like, oh, I don't know. But
I
now
be
this
honest?
year is like,
A man still makes $650,000 a year.
Yeah, it's cute and all.
I don't think she makes significantly more.
Olympic champion multiple times.
Like, as in, I would be
think she getting
curious.
endorsements,
No,
bro.
like, as in, yeah, but it's, yeah. The
getting-
endorsement money.
she getting
it'll be
Yeah,
endorsement
endorsements,
sponsor.
bro.
What? Oh, yeah. easy.
Yeah. She's
Like,
done
she's the
what?
GOAT.
5 Olympics or 4 Olympics, is it? Or am I tripping out? Or am I doing propaganda right
She's
now?
young, bro. She's
Yeah,
kind of done
Was it
5.
3?
Oh,
Okay.
I think she's like
Was it
she's
someone else?
27,
Sorry, it's
28.
Katie
Yeah.
that's done like 4
She's the
or 5.
oldest,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's
27. and
No, she's unreal at what she does, for sure.
bro, it's a madness, man.
You also realize, like, because no one, Lyles, was it Lyles?
Well,
Was it?
okay,
Lyles.
COVID.
So-
Let's
Yeah,
get
I want to
there.
talk
Oh,
about
there's
this.
COVID. Oh, do you want to touch on the COVID? Because
No,
I was going
I
to
just
talk
wanna
about
laugh
something
about that a little
different.
bit.
I was. Yeah, let's just touch on
Yeah,
that.
no, go, explain
mine
it.
is a bit more after that.
Okay.
Because he came out talking about, like he's wanting his shoes.
Like a shoe for him?
Yeah.
Yes,
Is he
yes.
signed
What's
to
his name?
Adidas or
Anthony
Nike?
Edwards, who plays basketball, whatever it is.
a shoe.
And he's got a shoe that came out as well. And, everyone's losing.
Oh, and then he said,
And
like,
then
he
was
doesn't even have a
And
medal.
he was just like, yo, like, I want one too.
Yeah.
And that sort of vibe.
That makes sense.
It kind of makes sense, but at the same time,
He's
not
a
really.
runner.
Can I be honest?
Wait, why?
sprinting.
Noah
I don't-
Lyles is going from entertaining to unlikable.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what people are saying as well.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, why are you just constantly just doing the...
that.
But to be honest, again,
That's how he talks
it's
to her.
sprinting. Like, what shoes are you gonna put out? You know,
Yeah.
you know, like how many
Yeah.
people
Spikes.
are? I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm not saying that Adidas and all these
Sprinting
guys,
shoes for what?
Yeah. But,
but basketball, bro. Everyone like,
and you were
yeah.
outside of playing
Hey,
ball too.
hey,
I'm not
just say-
walking around in my spikes.
bro.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Shout out
even-
Peter
I'm not
Ball.
even-
I'm not walking around in my spikes.
I might even just get
for
basketball
drip.
shoes just either for drip or just to play basketball casually.
Yeah.
But
Bro,
putting on
buying
printing
sprinting shoes and not taking sprinting serious is crazy.
Nah, come on, man. But at the same time, yeah, because
Oh, my
he
days,
can't put out shoes that's not sprinting shoes.
It's mad, bro.
Yeah.
So he was complaining about all that, which
Y'all don't want the NL4s?
Yeah, hey, man. Them NL4s be going hard, dog.
NL4s?
Which becomes an interesting thing where it's like you could be the best of the best.
If it doesn't make
of
sense
something.
monetarily, bro.
Nah,
But at
that-
the same time, it doesn't mean
It doesn't-
Sometimes
yeah,
it
that's
doesn't mean
true.
anything.
You know what it is? Also, because we're not going to hear about Noah Lyles for another 3 years.
Yeah,
That's true.
Anthony Edwards, I'm going to hear about him in about 4 weeks.
4 weeks, yeah.
yeah, legit.
That's crazy.
So summer league coming up. Yeah, you're gonna hear
That's
from
some
him.
humbling stuff for real, though, man.
Yeah.
I said that's some humbling
You just
stuff.
got to know your industry, bro.
Yeah.
You got to know your
absolutely
industry.
is. You're the best. You're the fastest right now. Yeah, 100%. But
We don't
That's it.
care like that.
The COVID stuff killed me in terms of just like,
Talk to me. Because
like I just For one, I was like, okay, so you've just admitted to dapping up everybody.
Yeah, while you have COVID.
And just being around with COVID. Like, which is, I mean,
wouldn't
I
we
know
have
we
treated
do
this guy like a criminal 3 years ago if this happened?
Yeah.
They would have been like, you freaking This is why I'm like, none of this is real.
Like, my thing is, like, people can still get sick from COVID. Yeah, wait,
Next
hold on.
global pandemic,
I'm not taking it serious.
outside, I'm spitting in everyone's face. I'm literally, because I was genuine. When he said that, I was like, wait, we would have literally crucified this
Look what
guy.
happened with him. When
Djokovic said,
no
I don't want to do
no
that.
vax.
Yeah,
Djokovic,
that's no vax. That's no vax. You're putting workers'
but
lives at safety.
he finally won an Olympic gold
won a
medal.
gold? Yeah, look at
his
him.
last Olympic,
Yeah.
possibly, and he won a gold medal.
He's
so
he's
I'm
incredible.
really
That's a
happy
decorated
for
man.
him.
He's a
you know what I'm
decorated
saying?
man.
Very, very
Yeah.
happy
Djokovic.
for
That's a
him.
praying man.
Yeah, that's you said that's a praying man?
Praying
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, okay.
So shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out, man. No vax.
No.
Yeah, that
So
COVID thing
what?
just
So
killed
he
me.
ran 100 meters.
It was his 200 meter.
He didn't
that
have
came
COVID
third.
then.
No.
Well, I don't know what he had.
No, because he
until
said
now.
because he
Oh,
came out
yeah. I mean, that's a fun.
I don't know if COVID was the excuse.
That's a funny point as well. Like, yeah, what? So, like, you didn't use COVID as a flex on the 100 in terms of like, and I did this with COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when it came to losing the 200,
maybe he did, but
I
then
had
if he had done that, then it's like they're not gonna let
You
me
won't
run
be
the.
able to do
the 200.
Because I'm trying to figure out when did COVID come in.
He said, "Where you catch it?"
Yeah, like did it happen after the 100, and then which is what affected your ability to perform in the 200? Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe.
I mean, that's not a. That's
It's just it's funny.
there's a funny thing because 200 is actually his race.
He calls
right?
that as his
And
wife.
Yeah, his wife. Yeah,
And
he said
200 is
100
his mistress.
Because the
Yeah.
thing is, he was first a 200-meter sprint, and then after that, he's like, okay, cool, let me try this 100 thing. Which is why when you see him run the 100, he starts off slow,
Really slow.
and then he builds up. Like that last 30 meters is where he goes,
Yo.
up, which is why he came that close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that 100.
Bro,
So-
that
crazy to
bird's eye
watch.
view of the men's 100 meter
it
was
so close.
insane.
So
it's actually
close.
wild.
And then they
Bro,
did
how
the
did you-
side-by-side animation with the Paris 1924 Olympics of the 100 meters winner. And bro, this guy's trailing behind all 8 or 9 or whatever they
Oh,
are.
no way.
Of the, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So mad, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, wow. Hey, it was
Like,
good,
did
man.
everyone ran sub 10 on this, right? Or
They
like
might
just
have. I think
around?
No, I think they said, this is the
so,
first
I
time that
think
everyone ran
so.
sub 10. I think that's what they said, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Mad.
Crazy, yeah?
That's
Did you guys see the one Filipino guy who won a gold medal and what his like prize was from his
Oh, let's
when
hear
he
that.
went back
Oh,
home?
should've
Were they
done
doing
that.
3-bedroom apartments in
Fa-
Philippines?
oh,
Or?
yeah.
We should have done the prizes.
Guy.
Bro, I watched the whole video on this.
Treating this man like an absolute king. Let me get it
But
up.
this is the thing, I like those countries because this is the thing because they know winning a gold.
Treat 'em well.
Does some.
It does something because it's rare.
Yeah. Because Australia's
that they
was
win gold.
10K for bronze, 15 for silver, 20 for gold.
Yeah, something like that.
Right?
Yeah,
You know-
but
you know-
you can only win it.
And you only get one.
You
Like, so
only
if you get multiple
one-
medals, you only get one
You
payment.
only get the one payment. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, we're back
This
at
is
it,
what I'm
man.
talking about. Because genuinely, that being said, Australia did so well. At
But
this
that's
Olympics.
came
why,
fourth,
because
right?
Australia-
We came fourth, right?
This was their best
Because the thing is,
Olympics.
Australia
Yeah.
actually performs, which
Bro,
is why they're like,
like-
we're not going to give you guys.
But think
Yeah.
about but we've never performed this well.
yeah.
Now
Fourth
think
is
about
mad.
that with incentive.
Yeah.
Bro, what
They
if
would've
I know
done
that
so
if I
much
get 3
better.
golds in swimming, I'm walking with $60,000.
Yeah,
Right?
but also if you look at, I don't know if it was China, like you get nothing.
Yeah, but like they're used to that.
No. We're not aware of what
Guys,
it
I
is.
was
That's
banging
not
joke.
the-
You guys are just you guys suck, bro.
I just heard it. I was trying to
Don't
think
kill me.
still. No, we don't know what it is. China's kept it quiet. We
Yeah.
don't know. It's not. There's no
Oh,
confirmation on nothing.
There was a country that gets nothing, and I forgot who it was. Then if it's not
Yeah.
China,
Yeah,
It's just
no,
like
but China's on the like
representing-
no one just
Oh, yeah,
knows
like
what
no
it
one
is.
knows. Yeah,
Just
okay.
like everything going on there, WeChat. So yeah, man, and yeah, they get nothing again. What was the joke? You can try again.
So sorry. Oh, you said if you
They
said,
get extra 15-minute break at the factory.
oh,
So
my
he
God.
got
Go,
this
yeah,
guy.
what do you
He
get?
got a few different things. I won't list everything because there's actually a lot.
No, I want to hear
But
it.
he got around 10 million pesos, which is $266,000, Australian dollars
That's good, that's
from
good.
the government.
Wow.
And then he got a $159,000 cash incentives from House of Representatives.
Wait.
I know.
I don't want my judicial system.
I do. I'm for this kind of corruption.
And then he got like a $638,000 condo
Yep.
that they gave to him
Period.
free of charge,
Yo.
of course.
Sorry?
He was what?
What was his?
Ooh, actually, it's not.
I'll
here.
find it,
I
keep
can't-
going.
Yeah, try find it. Oh, gymnastics.
Oh, no, that's hard.
Men's artistic gymnastics. Men's artistic.
They had Bretman Rock up there doing.
Don't.
Gymnastics,
That man got all that
Don't
money.
do that.
That's hard.
But yeah, he got
Crazy.
like free food supply at some places, like buffet food and all
Bro,
that
unlimited
stuff.
on Global?
Unlimited.
How do you pronounce that thing? That's a Mazza.
I think he got
Jollibees and that.
free university credits as well to one of the universities, and then he got a free.
Wait, uni credits?
Yeah, that's what it says here. But
That's not even a scholarship. That's credits. That means the units are done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Units are done.
Man, my guy got a
Surely
PhD
not.
of this. That's what Reagan should have done.
But then the cool thing was a lifetime of free consultations for like colonoscopy and stuff like that. So which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes
A
sense because
lifetime
if
Don't
whenever
piss
you
me
want,
off.
bro, just come
I
through.
just want to know why you thought that was the good one out of everything that.
No,
bro.
health is wealth.
Bro, a lot of people only get one.
Health
A lot
is
of people
wealth.
only get one colonoscopy.
consultation.
260,000 at a condo and free university.
And then guess what?
And she said, "Yo, your butt is good, good butt."
Hey, y'all. Anyways, we
How many consultations does one
In a
human
lifetime,
being?
bro, it's after 40. They
Yeah.
suggest or 45, and then
even
there's
then-
one every 5 years or something. So realistically, at most, you're doing 10.
Free lifetime supply of colonoscopy consultation.
And I'm not gonna lie, if you go for them more often than you need, that's kind of weird.
Then someone says, yeah.
That's
something
kind of
going
weird
on.
at that point.
You're back again.
Yo, hey,
Hey, there was one
country.
country, I think it was Indonesia, where it was if you get bronze, we're giving you a 1-bedroom apartment. If you get silver, 2-bedroom apartment.
Wow.
Gold, 3-bedroom
That's
apartment.
hilarious.
Hey,
man.
to be honest, bro, if that was me, hey, I'm done.
It's a
I'm
great
done.
shout. And
I'm
now
done.
look at that.
My
You just
goal
got an
is finished.
Airbnb.
I don't
in
need.
Bali.
I don't need the next Olympics. I'm fine.
Imagine they set you up
Yeah.
in the worst like location ever. Like the return on investment is just trash, bro.
Now all your neighbors are former Olympians.
Yeah, it's really right.
And they're all shy people.
Nigeria just could never.
Yeah.
Oh.
All of that. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't say, oh, no, but now, actually, from this,
Wait, no,
South
hold
Sudan's
up.
government has now said they're going to invest so much
Invest,
into
yeah,
Sensation.
which is
As they
beautiful.
should.
like, you know what I mean?
That's
So it's like,
It's
that's
very-
what is, these are the good things
That come out
that
of it.
come out of this.
Yeah.
Nigeria failed to
Can I be
sign
honest?
up some
They
people.
failed a
They
lot.
failed to hand
They
in some
failed
certain
a
forms
lot.
for some
Camille,
Olympians.
you guys had so many competitors.
It's all right. It's all right.
Not even one
I know,
bronze.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's okay.
Nigeria's had a strong downfall in sports in the recent 3 years.
The thing
I
is,
don't
a
know
lot
what
of them
it
are
is. I don't know
representing
what's
other
going on.
places.
now.
No one is representing.
Yeah.
No
I
one
think
wants
you
to
guys only
represent
have music
Nigeria.
now.
We've got
Music
Which
and
is really
grime.
sad.
Yeah.
There was one cool thing that I saw. It's like all over my TikTok and stuff. The Pakistani guy, the guy from Pakistan that won the first ever individual medal for javelin throwing. Do you guys see? I don't know if he hit the
Hey,
record.
javelin
or it was
is a
just off.
sick one to watch.
Did he hit the
I
record?
think he bodied it.
I think he did.
I
think
did
he
it.
did.
Nice. I
But-
will sacrifice my life for the Pakistan.
I will
Everyone
defend
were
Pakistan.
People were making comments in. Oh, it was just
Oh,
so funny.
no
From
way.
that video,
Oh, word.
it was
Wow.
just
He
so funny.
sacrificed his life for
Yeah, he
Bro, no way
sacrificed
he got his
life
medal.
for
He said, "Wow,
Pakistan."
great."
But it was so nice to see the reception that he got from like everybody when he came. The
That's some
airport
Pani Puri,
was
bro.
flooded, guys. It was so flooded,
That's
but
dope.
it was just so hard.
That's like the Botswana sprinter as well.
With
Yeah.
the stadium as well, it was full. So I think a lot of these guys, there were so many like
Olympic
first
record, yeah.
time,
Olympic record.
first time winners
that's
as
crazy.
well.
So how many meters did he throw?
92.97.
92, yeah, it was insane. Everyone else was
Not
throwing
long
like
behind
80
him,
or something
someone
like
from
that.
India. Deaf to India for real.
Whoa.
89.45.
That's it.
Incredible.
84?
89.45. So
89.
about 3 meters. Just
Yo, that's a massive difference
it's
at that
pretty- yeah,
level.
for javelin
It
throw.
is.
Yeah.
So it was just
That's
beautiful to
crazy.
see. A lot of nice moments.
Good, man.
Very, very
It's
nice moments.
beautiful to see the world
You know what was
together.
really nice? Just seeing the whole world became such a expert on the Feast of Dionysus. Everyone suddenly knew about the Feast of Dionysus. Everyone's so smart. You're so smart. So smart. Gucci, Gucci.
Everybody locked in, man. Meanwhile, no one's ever tuned into Greek mythology
no one has
beforehand.
ever heard of Feast of Dionysus. And the crazy part is when you look at it, it looks nothing like what they were setting up.
everyone's out and
Bro,
about,
they're
yeah,
all
it's
standing
never-
up. There's no table. There's
bro,
no
hey,
nothing.
man.
But nah, yo, it's very good. Feast of
Good,
Dionysus.
convenient hex kids.
The Feast of Sam Smith,
I was literally
bro.
thinking about.
I missed what he just said, so I won't
I
ask him
said
to
the
repeat
Feast of
it.
Sam Smith.
That is peak.
Oh my days.
Yeah, I was thinking about it literally. I think yesterday. I was just like, this. They really.
It was
did
really
that.
corny. It was really corny, the response to that, yeah.
They wouldn't have done that if they had an older brother, though. Segue? Let me look at what time we're at. I was just going to say, maybe this is an interesting one. I don't know if this is the one that we want to talk about or not, but I just thought about it during the week and I was like, this might be a cool exploration. How different do you guys think you would have been as a man? And I'll come to you for your input too as well.
I have an older brother and older sister, so I don't know what. Yeah.
How different do you guys think you would have been as a man right now? Or how even different do you think life and the experiences of life do you think they would have been for you if you had an older brother? Like growing up, you had an older brother. Obviously right now as well still. How different do you think you... Like, what would those differences have been for you as a man, specifically as an area to focus on when it comes to this, but just life in general? I think
if I had an older brother, and assuming that he's very similar to me in the experiences that he's had and whatnot, it's like I probably would have just been exposed to some shenanigans a bit earlier.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, because, my older brother's doing it, so. Yeah. Which seems to be the case for all my friends that have older brothers, you know what I mean? That probably would have been a big one. Or even, honestly, even just like cousins and stuff around. Like, I just don't have none of that. So it's like, that probably would have been a massive thing. And then also in terms of like getting your, right now, like when I'm like talking to someone that's like 22, 23, that's a pretty brotherly gap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, it's not too far from me, but I also know like what I didn't do or did do or whatever impacted a certain way. And I can give them kind of advice on how to move for the next few years, and you'll be able to see that change very quickly.
They take your word as Bible sometimes.
Yeah, and I think I would have had that a little bit more. So like a little guidance in a way that's different to parenting.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Where it's like, hey, like I reckon if you do this, that, because it's like, I think that's the difference between like maybe a sibling and a parent. A parent just wants the very best, and they're always worried. Yeah. Where siblings kind of like on a vibe of, hey man, like I don't know if that one's I don't know if uni's worth it like that, because I know your interest. I'm just being real with you. Your parents aren't being real with you. Your parents think you can do everything. It's almost you like, can, bro, you know? Whereas your sibling's going to look at you and be like, hey bro, like, I'm going to be honest, that unit, you're going to struggle bad. You're not really going to like it. All this, your parents aren't going to tell you that. Your parents are going to tell you, just work hard.
Work hard.
And I think having that would have been validating to an extent.
That's actually funny you say that, because I think about it and I look at the conversations that my youngest sister has with my parents around like education, jobs and all that, and the things I'm saying to her. Like, I'd get slap up if they heard it.
Your parents think you're op right now.
They think I'm a strong op, bro. Like, they're looking at me sideways like, bruv, if you don't shut your freaking mouth right now,
you're undoing all the work we've done.
You're undoing everything that we've been doing for these past 15, 16 years. Because, they will say stuff like that, and I'm looking at them like, bro, I know you. I know what you... I'm like, you like this. Like, you're good at this. And I'm pushing her down this thing. Everyone thinks I'm joking when I say it, but I'm so serious that I'm like, you would kill it in this, you know what I mean? But it's not conventional, blah, blah, blah. When I think about how I would be with an older brother, I was like, I feel like I'd beef that guy. I just feel like we would not get along.
I can see beef.
I just think we won't get along. Like,
if he was like you,
if he's like me,
if he's like you,
I feel like I wouldn't do well underneath the supervision, role model vibes of an older brother, mentor.
No, I'll tell you what it is. You would listen to him, but you'll tell him to shut up. You know what I mean? But then take the word and go and
do it in my own way.
Because I would be the exact same as well.
Like, don't tell me what to
do. Don't big bro me right now, you know?
I reckon on the tell me what to do thing, I'm not listening. Because I know there's guys that like, they love their older brother. Like, we have friends that have older siblings, older brothers, and they love them. They look up to their older brother. I'm like, I feel like I beat that guy.
Interesting.
That would be hilarious.
And I was thinking about it, I was like, yo, except for you, but I was like, all the guys, because that's what I put in the guy context. I was like, damn, we actually all do not have an older brother. I was like, oh, this is interesting.
What is it like being an older brother to brothers?
Yeah. So for me,
what does that mean for you? What do you have to do?
For me, I feel like if I had an older brother, I would.
Question.
Yeah, no.
I
feel like if I had an older brother, because I think it would be similar ways. Like we're trying to do things the right way.
Yeah.
This is that. Because right now, growing up, it felt like the decision that I made, it wasn't so much for myself, it was for my brothers, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to do this way because of how they would view it. Right? I don't want to come home at 1 a.m. because they're going to think that's okay to do that. I don't want to come home in like this because they think
So he came home at 4:30 instead. Whoa, Carl's already has his clothes on. He's ready to go.
Good. Oh, that's hilarious. But you know what I mean? So for me, I learned this like at a very, very young age. I learned the decision that I made.
Yeah, right.
50% was because of me, because I don't, that doesn't really interest me. But other 50% is just me thinking of my brothers.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, especially during a period where it was just us and my mom. My dad wasn't around just yet, He joined us a little bit later. So for them, they needed a male role model, right? And I knew that's going to be me, because there's no one else around, right? And for me, I had no one. I had my sister, but I didn't have like an older brother, cousins, and whatever. So I quickly had to grow up at a very young age to go, and mature at a very young age to go, these guys are gonna look up to me, so I have to take care of these guys. Which is why I don't think I made any like reckless decisions, at a young age growing up, drinking, smoking, did not do that growing up. Again, me, but at the same time, brothers. Purpose. Because again, I've also had friends like my age growing up, like the age of like 13, 14 years old, who had older brothers. And I saw
them put
what
them
that could do, the correlation between having an older brother and their behavior and what that could do to them as well. And I'm like, okay, cool. I see the influence of what an older brother can do, and I don't want that for my brothers.
Now I just thought about it. You all have older sisters, right? Do you think that the influence of the older brother versus older sister is different then? Because in my mind, I think that there is a strong difference.
Can I be honest? Older sisters, like, they do this thing where your sister's the oldest out of all of you.
She's second.
Second?
Second.
Oh, damn. Okay.
But whatever you're going to say, I think definitely applies.
Because the firstborn girl always does this thing where they make it their entire personality. And like and I think like, and they're not wrong for it to an extent, but it's like they start dragging it at a certain point where it's like everything is because I'm the firstborn girl. It's like, nah, maybe mom just finds you annoying. You know what I mean? It's like they let you get away with everything. And it's like, nah, maybe I just do what I want. And they don't like it either. They don't like when I do it either. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Yeah. But I think the older sisters, they tend to get into this thing of like, I'm here to set the rules. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm setting the rules, and like this is how we do this, and this is how that.
I wonder why it happens
it's like a subconscious maternal. I think.
I mean, technically as well. Also, probably because of the way we set it up in terms of like the older brother, they are allowed to go venture off into the world and figure things out on a comeback thing. But there is a bit more restriction I think that we do have, and that's why maybe the influence that they have comes in a different way. Because for them, they know what influence looks like in terms of order and structure. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to have that most times. So that's what they're going to impart on you. But the older brother is on a like, typically it would be, I mean, I'm speaking as someone who's never had one. But on a, from Disney movies, I've seen it. They explore the world and whatnot, and then they come back, and that's the same kind of thing that they let you kind of figure yourself out a little bit within some boundaries too, but not on a hard line the way that the older sister kind of delivers it.
Because to be honest, I did not look at my sister as a...
I didn't respect
as
her
a role model.
No, as a girl. I respected her, but I also knew I actually don't know, I'm guessing now. But I also knew like my brothers they would look more up to me than my sisters. No, 100%, because they're like, you're a guy.
It's nice. Yeah. That's all. That was the only qualification you needed.
That's it's literally that, because they automatically know that there's different expectations on the guy, on the girl, and so on. So I knew... Obviously, there's some qualities that they got from my sister, but I think in terms of direct, you do, whatever you do, I will do, that was coming more from me than it is from my sister.
Did you get questions from your brother? Because like, I'm thinking about it now. Like, there's stuff, I think also in our type of household, where it was like, you don't talk about certain things like that. You kind of just like puberty and things like that. Like, we just don't really talk about it very much. Like, I don't know if I imagine I would go to my older brother and be like, yo, pubes, dog. No. You know what I mean? Like, explain this one to me. Like, did your brothers ever ask questions on that kind of like, yo, like I'm growing up, like, yo, can you explain this one?
No area or facet in terms of growing up as a man, aside from like the societal responsibility things, but just none of those areas. That's hilarious.
Because what age would that be?
12, 13, 14.
Yeah, I was still trying to figure
Do it
that out
himself.
myself.
Yeah, but
But now, what about like now?
Oh, but now it's different.
Now.
Yeah, now.
oh, you guys be talking about your balls now.
No.
Hey, bro, Manscaped, good deal. Use code T.
I'm like, hey, don't forget to use that code if you try to buy one, right? But no, I think it's different when you're also trying to navigate it, trying to navigate that space, because it's like, what can I tell them? I'm still trying to figure this out as well. Versus now reaching a certain age where it's like, okay, cool, I'm well aware of what's happening, consequence of this, that, whatever. Now it's like, okay, cool, I can actually have a conversation with you.
That's funny. I think also the age gap that you have with your siblings really matters, because it's like, if you have a brother that's like 8 years older, that's a different life stage, right? Yeah. And so it's like he's actually fully experienced. I heard this girl on TikTok talking about this actually, and she was saying like she found herself getting frustrated with her boyfriend because he didn't know how to do something, and she was like, wait, that's just what comes with dating someone the same age as me. She's like, we're both experiencing it for the first time. So it's like she had gone into a car crash and she was lodging like insurance claims and whatnot. And she was getting like agitated because he's like, I don't know how to do that. Because he's just never been in a car crash. And she was like, I realized like it's either you date a guy that's like 5 years older and he knows all this stuff.
10 years old.
Right? 10 years old or whatever, right? Or you date someone your age and you realize, we're both just figuring this out at the same time. And I think the sibling thing is kind of similar to that, where it's like, because a lot of the siblings where it's like 1 or 2 years older, it's like,
You're
really,
still sort of on the same,
you know how much more, like, if we're in
bracket,
primary school, it's like, if I'm in year 1, you're in year 3, okay, you've experienced like triangles. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only difference here. That, you know what I mean? Whereas like big gap, it's like I can imagine having more of those like big bro, little bro talks, but also the gap is massive where it's like, I don't really see you as my sibling.
It's pretty funny, yeah.
But I've seen a lot of huge gaps. For me, blows my mind. I'm like, wow, you guys are siblings?
Like, they don't hang out like that, all that.
Literally one, I remember like someone from the community, like I look at these guys like, yeah, I call him uncle. And then the other one, literally the younger brother, I call him bro. You know, like you're not, you know, because you're literally, when I see your older brother, I call you older brother. That's how crazy it is here, because his older brother's like 33. Yeah. And then he's like,
he's to you, bro. Huh? 33, you call him uncle? That's kind of crazy already. Like, not that old, bro.
No, like grown up, like no, now, like a bit younger. Right? And then he's the same.
Oh my
this guy was calling. He was 10.
Did someone force you? What happened, bro?
He was 10 and called a 16-year-old uncle.
Like, I was with you, bro. I was fully with you on this until that.
No. Wait.
The guy uncle has braces still.
This guy's finishing year 12, bro. This uncle just got his first job. This guy just got his first ever full-time job. Man, called him uncle, bro. What's going on here, bro?
No, is this respect thing? What do you mean?
My bad. I don't have respect.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
As an African thing, like
No. You're not going to call a 33-year-old Nigerian that I'm not calling
someone that's a friend of your dad's, right?
Damn, the 33-year-old is my dad's friend.
Bro, I don't know his age, but all I know is that when this guy comes, he comes sit down with my dad.
The 33-year-old.
Yeah. When he comes,
interesting stuff.
No, bro, I don't know this guy's age.
I feel
like I'll be 33.
Bro,
and
imagine you're 33. I mean, not you. Imagine.
No, because I feel like...
And the only people calling me uncle right now, I'm going to be honest, are under the age of 4.
Yeah, bro.
No, but again, in my household, the Sudanese community, anyone that's a friend of your dad, as a respect, call them uncle. You know what I mean? Even when I come to greet them, they're sitting down, they're having a conversation. How you doing? Uncle, how you doing? It's just a respect thing, to be honest. I didn't know his name at the time as well. So it's an easy getaway to just say uncle, auntie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? Anyone that's a friend of your mom's and your dad's,
auntie,
it's a respect thing.
They are your parents' friend, this 33-year-old.
Yeah, the same with your parents. When they have people coming, you know, there's a 10-year gap.
Yeah, but they're also 40.
What?
Yeah, but
guys, we've all lost the plot.
No, but they're still
it's all right,
a lot younger.
You call him uncle, don't worry about it.
So
don't worry about it.
I don't know why
them cats that I call uncle are 40 years old and that, bro.
Yeah, hey, look, whatever. My point is, anyone that's a friend of my grown up, anyone that's a friend of my dad, my mom's,
uncle,
full stop. Right? And then for me, what was the shock is that this guy that I was calling uncle, His younger brother is my friend.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I was like, wait, hold on. How are you guys even siblings? And what is the relationship like between you two?
There's only a few people I know that have their massive gaps, but they always tell me like, you feel quite isolated sometimes, especially if there's multiple at the same older age, and then you came a long time after. You tend to feel quite isolated because the parents are getting older, the siblings are getting older, and now they look at your issues that you're going through on a vibe.
Everything, like, you're always the baby.
Because
it's not that serious.
You also realize that there was only a small window you guys living together. For me, that's what's also my
I forgot when I thought that's crazy.
Yeah,
that is wild. Like, actually,
3 years together. And then this older brother just had his whole life.
Like on a 10, 15-year gap situation. You actually, on the cognitive years that you have, you probably, imagine having 6 years that you're aware of having a sibling around in the house with you or something. That's
then now, all of a sudden, your brother comes to visit you guys. They're like, damn, like you're telling me that I didn't get a chance to actually live with my brother. Yeah. For me, that's when I was like, oh, that's kind of wild.
I was going to ask you just to say.
I had a good time growing up, having an older sister. Because we were 4 years? Yeah, 4 years apart. But it was like her friends were my friends. Like they would come over, sleep over. If she wasn't there, they would still come. Like they were pretty much sisters as well. When we first started going out, they were also at a respectable age to also be going out too. They were driving around, taught us how to drive before we were even allowed to drive and all that type of stuff. So I think it was...
These were not the responsible.
I'm not responsible.
The responsible older sisters I was talking about.
But it was really nice because they really like just showed us, because me and my friends, and so my friends, their siblings were also friends. So like my sister was friends with my friend's siblings. Yeah, you know, so it was like all family.
Real community.
It was community. It was beautiful, you know, just being able to grow up and it's like, okay, you see them and there will be nights where they're like, no, you guys can't come with us. You guys have to stay home or something like that. It's like, but why? But then it's like all the things that they learn outside, they're not scared to come and like tell us, oh, like, you know, this is what happened, or we don't want you guys to go here because, you know, these are the things that occur, or we don't want you guys to get influenced by these type of people. So it was really nice having that like relationship. 4 years, it's not close.
But it's a big life stage.
Yeah, it is.
Like there's different life stages. 4 years at like 20 and 24.
When I was 16, she was turning. Yeah, she was turning 20.
Too,
so it was I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Older brother combo, like at least in the younger years, like do you feel that presence of an older brother?
I did.
Like, does he step into it too as well? If you know what I mean.
I actually don't know. I don't remember. Because I have an older sister, I feel like I relied on her a lot more. So it's like my older brother, he was like, he's your older brother. He's there kind of thing. It's really true about because my sister has always played like a second mum role to all of us. If you go to her now, even right now, she knows what's going on in the lives of all of us, you know, and it's because we've all just grown to like come to her naturally with our things. Like my two younger brothers, you know, we don't not that we don't relate. Obviously, they're my brothers and stuff, but like you know, they're into soccer, they're into all. Literally had them over yesterday.
They have each other.
That's the thing. And that's the thing. Growing up,
they ate it up. That's amazing. On a 1 year gap vibe,
same interests, same everything.
Wherever you see him, you see him.
You see the other one.
Always together. And I think that's also one thing where we're just like, oh, I love that because I'm like, whenever they go out, I know that they have each other, and it's like if I call one doesn't pick up, the other one will always pick up as well. Fighting.
I said they're both just punching on with the people together.
Hey, but to be fair,
they're the only two that are out.
No, but even that, like,
that's good. You're
if
more
I'm a parent, I'm more comfortable. I know if you're punching, you're with him.
You're with him too.
Unless you're on a Jabra situation, your brother's getting knocked out.
Why is he knocked out but you not knocked out?
At least get knocked out together, man. That's
what would you guys, I mean, maybe to wrap it up, like what would you guys have if you could pick right now, like an addition to your life? Like would it be older brother, older sister, younger brother, younger sister, out of what you didn't get to experience? Yours sister. Is that's the only thing you wouldn't have experienced.
I don't have a younger sister, so I would have loved to also
literally
add
out of
that.
all combinations, that's all you needed left. Huh?
Yeah,
that's all I need.
Yeah, I would go younger sister, low key.
Right.
Over older brother.
Yeah.
But you know what? I have a step sister, so I'm actually not missing that. If I just build the relationship, then I have.
You know what she's missing? She's missing older sister.
Oh, what kind of works out?
Look at the way you're depriving a child. Younger brother, maybe.
Younger brother over older sister,
or older brother,
Older sister would be interesting.
I think you would really thrive in that kind of dynamic.
With an older sister,
I see that.
Older sister would be very interesting, I think. Yeah. Maybe older sister, because I ain't got time for caring about no little kids.
Yeah.
Maybe older sister. If my sister was, like my youngest was any younger than she is right now, I would not care about any of her issues in life. So 15, 16, cut off age. That's a good 10 years. That 10-year gap is just. She just made it. Older sister for sure then, I think. Yeah. Dang. Interesting, man.
You would go good with a younger brother.
I was gonna say, I would either be younger brother or younger sister.
Football player in the world. Noah's not letting that go.
Yeah.
No way. Yeah, that's mad.
Bro, you call Noah? No, I'm hanging out with younger brother.
Yeah,
And see, wait, that's sometimes though that age gap is actually nice, the big age gap, because it's like you experience life, and then let's just say you're 18, and then your parents have a kid. So that 18-year age gap, you can actually really...
18.
Whoa.
18, my parents, okay.
They better wrap it up.
Their sex shouldn't have fruit at that age. Once I'm that age.
No, if...
This ain't Abraham and Sarah, bro. What's going on here, man?
No, but like you're saying like if I'm 10 and they have a kid.
Yeah, because the gap
10
between
years
me
older
is
than
10.
10-year gap.
10-year gap.
No.
What do you mean no?
So you're saying if I'm 18 and my parents have a kid?
that happens.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
It still happens.
Bro, by the time the babies...
If they had you at 18, 19.
Oh, wait, actually, they'll be
Do the math.
36.
So then they're like 36 and then they have but even if they had me at 18, 19, doesn't mean they need to have kids for the next 18 years.
They just
why
are you still trying? And why is it not dry? Let's go.
Because at 36, you want another child.
Still fatality.
How bad is the project? You need to start again.
All right, but
One last shot.
Hail Mary, bro.
Promise.
Yo.
But my thing is the really big age gaps. Like let's say even like 12 years, right? So I'm 12. They have a kid, and it's me. And then so now that kid turns 18. I'm 30.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm not in that kid's life at all. I'm deadbeat brother. Because I'm like, let's think about 30. Chances are I'm probably married or near marriage, living by yourself. And since the age of like 25, 26. So you're really not seeing this kid for the last 6 years. So since he was 6 years old, really, so when memories really started to form, you know what I mean? Or I'm not really in this kid. So then when it comes to like, let's chat about things, I'm brother uncle to him. Uncle brother.
Yeah, don't call me Noor.
Yeah, legit.
Hey, Noor, who's Noor?
Oh, man. I'm your daddy.
Well.
Crazy.
Aren't we all excited?
Huh?
Aren't we just all excited for when the time comes?
You know, these things.
Give our children siblings and
gonna
that.
say,
It's just one of those things.
It's not just time that's going to come.
Yeah. How's the groans? Come on, mate. Yeah, that's us, man.
That's us. All right, thank you for joining us for another episode. It's good to be back. Next week, I can't even promise
See
you a
what
guest.
happens, mate.
Hopefully there's a guest. See you guys next week. Peace out.
Bye.
Laters.
Peace.